Yeah. Overseas with it. Niggas claim they hot, where they money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah, niggas think they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. Slipping on my pippin', nigga, never that. Always had more women than bitches, nigga, roger that. Money is the root of all evil, get the fuck back. We've been brainwashed from a fetus just to get scratched, scratch that. Now I'm on a mission just to get dope. Physical or crypto, from the 9 to 5 or a kick dough. When shit get cold, like the hometown of Klitschko. Vladimir, your boys out of here with the sick flow. Now I ain't no rushing, but I'm rushing through this budget. I turn the booth into a gun, raise the way I'm busting. I cop the whole onion, then I got it from my cousin. In and out of traffic, toe tagger, we be hustling. I understand and shine first and realize your time worth. Can't be rich until you enrich your mind first. But I'ma be ignorant with my black ass and probably swipe my black card to blind black mask. Yeah. Niggas say they hot, where they money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. Niggas say they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. That moolah, that cheese, that fettuccine, that guala is what a nigga after, so holla at me tomorrow. I'm looking for investors to throw some bread at the startup. Straight to the top, I'm cream of the crop with the product. Money isn't everything, but in this society, you gotta have funds, so don't lie to me. 153 million the fucking lottery. World keeps spinning, I just mold it like fucking pottery. Fuck that poverty shit, my niggas gotta get rich. Hip hop over everything like hippopotamus clicks. Niggas wanna hate, they be on some anonymous shit. People wanna relate, they wanna be a part of my clique. We are not with the shits, the toilet did not get fixed. All less fail, every door come off the hinge. $1 million in my bank account, the sweetest revenge. 75% in the savings, making some sense. Niggas say they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah. Niggas claim they hot, where that money at? Niggas then ran up in your spot, where that money at? Strippers don't know you in the spot, where that money at? Fuck you, and that fake watch, where that money at? Yeah.
Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. It's God killing a house. And I'm coming to do what I got to do. And I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall. I'm standing strong. Hey, Bobby banging this bitch. Man, what's good, family? I'm over here cracking. Y'all know what it is, man. Yeah, we're going to go on a 3-year stomping trail. That's what we're going to do. We're going to stomp out the trails. There's a lot of pseudos hanging around. We doing it because we can do it. I just like to say what's up to all the people, man, and for those who are avid listeners of real information. And they all claim to have the real information, but they never can actually bring the experts to support them. Oh, they go back to 1930s and 1920s and bring this guy and that guy and act like it's saying what they're saying. But nobody's actually bringing top-notch interviews and letting people listen to them. You know what I mean? Talking over the damn interview, you can't even understand what's really going on. But we're going to slow this thing all the way down now. We're going to make sure that what you say, you mean. We're going to make sure that what you say, you can back it up. We ain't talking about the slight of word and the flim-flammery. That ain't what we doing. Because it's a lot of flim-flam, bam, bam, boom out there, bro. I'm going to start off with Jabari first, and then I'm going to get to Scam Smash Wells. Yeah, he'll always be that in my eyesight. Nothing he can do to change it. And we definitely gonna get with him. Definitely gonna get with him, right? He ain't getting away with nothing. We ain't letting a 1975 rapper come in and do nothing. We gonna take his boss card from him. That's what we gonna do. See how them youngest handle that thing right there, man. So yeah, yo, we always gonna respond at all times. We never let them get away with it because we can do it. Big up to those, yo, who entrust the understanding of the natural world in the hands of science. Big up to y'all, man. It's a long trail to come down being raised an African American. Long trail, man. You know, go to your grandmother's house. She ain't got the Journal of Nature on the coffee table. She got the Bible. She got the picture of Jesus Christ hanging. She ain't got Neil deGrasse Tyson in them around. So it's a lot we got to go through to get to this point right here to understand that. Ignorance is all around us. Those who can't comprehend, those who can't read but yet act like can read, and those who talk trash, they're going to get it. Because now we ain't got nothing else better to do but to take advantage of the weak because they weak. They're weak at their approach to bring knowledge to the community. This how you know they weak. You know they weak when they got the flim flam bam bam boom. We don't point them out. Now we taking our time now. We making sure every nook and cranny is exposed. That's how we doing it, man. We're gonna sit back here. We're gonna enjoy yourself. I see you said it's gonna take it. What's good? G, where you at? You in the motherland? What you doing? Gideon Block, what's up with you, man? Zan, what's up? What it do? What it do? Herbert, what's going on with you, man? New Black World, what's up with you, bro? Gary Hart is in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, Chef L. What's good? Thurman, what it do, man? Yeah, Lamar Pope. They all in the building, man. We go ahead crank it up. This is crazy, man. Let me. I want to find this real quick. And seriously, man. Seriously, yo. Yep. How many of y'all actually believe that Jabari actually talked to this? Look, I'm start calling niggas out in they line, yo. I'm tired of that, yo. Yeah, everybody can lie. I gotta play it straight up and down, but everybody else around me can just lie. How many of y'all actually believe that that Jabari actually having a phone conversation with where the hell is that at, yo? I'm gonna see how y'all put y'all spidey senses together. Start getting these dudes. These dudes say anything. Y'all never get away with any damn thing. Where that was my book at? Dang, where's the book? Did they take it? Boy, he always putting up my shit. You know how you got stuff where exactly where you want that. Y'all know what book I'm talking about. The book with Christopher Eric, yo. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Look, how many of y'all actually think that Jabari is talking to Christopher Eric? Who amongst you believe that Jabari is talking to Christopher Eric? Come on, man. Like on the phone. Why is this guy always talking to everybody and you never see him interview none of them? Only interview he ever do is on Sarnetta. Ski V. Yeah, Ski V. Yeah. Let's get it cracking right out the gate. S Rush was good. Taking it slow, right? Yeah, we just want to hear it. I ain't even gonna focus on Jabari. I'm gonna get right up on your man. But I do want to touch Jabari up a little bit. Just like touch. Just a touch him up a little bit. Hold on, man. Let me get these things out real quick, man. Drop this link, man. See what they doing. Man, y'all can jump on. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, ain't gonna need a plan. Big up to them Lakers too, man. Big up to them Lakers. Yeah. Lakers did their thing. They said they're gonna get knocked out in the first round. I don't believe it. You had to make me a believer. Man, y'all see the name of the show, man. The End of Foolership on Black Egypt. How lay persons has co-opted real scholarship. Smash Rockwells. Should I say lay people or lay persons? How lay persons. I want to say that. How lay people, how lay person, how lay persons. Definitely got to put the S on it. Let me see. Yeah, we can just get them because it's easy to get. They ain't doing nothing that's above and beyond basic YouTube fake you out. The first trick is to play you with, if you don't read meta nature, you ain't gonna know. And see, once they start that, that's a red flag. I'm gonna let you know it. Why is it a red flag? Because most people, 99.99.99.99 of people walking around planet Earth can't read goddamn meta nature. Second point, right? Experts in the field, it's one of their requirements, right? Reading meta nature, Old Kingdom, New Kingdom, they specialize in different things. Y'all seeing how we was doing it. I even heard these people say, yo, that the experts don't read meta nature. The Egyptologists don't read meta nature. I've heard them say all that. Heard them. That's not even the truth. That's not reality. Meta nature is just one of the tools for the lay people to try to understand the thing. But the overemphasizing this is mad. The thing to put you on a spot of saying, if you don't read meta nature, you can't get the history. That's a blackology move right there. The fakeology, that ain't real. It's not real. That's not how it go. So anytime they say that, you already know they faking. Point right there. When they start that, trash. Because I ain't never heard an expert say that. I heard experts say one of the tools. Man, the fake man, come on, man. LA Lake, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all gonna go against LeBron, man? I think they got a chance, man. I'm going there and get Jokic in there. I'm gonna put my money on it. Yeah. Yep. So let me get right here. Oh shoot. Let me put the link on this. Put the link up. I'm gonna pin it. Pin the link. Pin that link. Omar Reed is in the building, man. What? Oh, I don't want that. I can't pin that. Switch him up. You can get right in the cracking. We cracking. Yeah. I like the way they all play. Domo, what's up, man? Lakers, you know what it is, Domo. Know what it is, man? Yeah, man. We done built the coalition, man, and we knocking it out the park. I'm letting y'all know that right now. It's already in the working. It's already there, yo. Gotta do it, man. Can't sit around and let people get miseducated like this, man. Not on my watch, man. Like, this thing that we do, and it's supposed to be dedicated to making sure the community get straight knowledge, man. Without the flim-flammery, without the Malachi York cut, the Phil Valentine cut, and all that, man. That's not good. You know what I'm saying, man? That's not never a good thing. It never put us in a healthy space. It never puts us in a space where we can actually compete on what we need to do. It just does not, man. Right? And it is what it is. Right? Let me get what I want to get is I want to think what I want to do. Let me see. I think I want to start here with the Sonoron. Let me see. Yeah, they play too much, yo. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, all right. I'm right here at 3 minutes and 32 seconds. All right. Let me play a little bit. Let me watch my man Holland screen for a second. Let Jabari Holland screen for a second. Let me see if I get him acting like he talking to Christopher Eric. Yeah, you just don't believe that hype. Here we go. Get right to it. Let's get it cracking.
Listen, if he had known what
I'm saying, am I wrong on my definition of confluence?
Brother, I did not speak when you were speaking.
We're talking about the word confluence.
I did not speak when you were
You can't
speaking.
do that, huh? Come on, he didn't speak with you,
man.
bro.
This nigga here's a
He has to know what the abai refers to.
This nigga's a flam.
But he did not understand what it meant. And so then he said, all that stuff is in Egypt. He is correct that El Badari and Nakada are there, but he's telling you that the foundational sites of Kemet lay several hundred kilometers south of this confluence. You have to understand what you're reading. It says confluence of the White Nile and the Abai, or Blue Nile. And then it goes northward to the archaeological sites of El Badari in Middle Egypt. So he's giving you a space. All of these sites are not in Kemet. He went from Upper Kemet down all the way.
So let me say this again. 4 sites right here. El Dabari. Let me see. I don't even see the rest on the screen, but it's 4 sites. I believe one of them was Nakada, El Dabari, and then 2 sites below where the river's confluence at. How do I know? Because I read it. Dabari was trying to act like it was just the 2 sites below the confluence. No, it was 4 sites. Simple as that, which are the foundational sites. Okay? Think it ranged around 6,000 BCE, somewhere around that. And in the book, Christopher Eric's work, it is simply talking about that these are the areas that were similar. You can read the same thing when you're reading, I believe you can also find that in Wingrove's work. Yep, got a nice article basically talking about the same thing. Been talking about this for a few years now, at least 4 years. So let's just keep it smooth, real quick. We're just gonna have it fun. Do nothing hard.
Into the Sudan, and that's not the end. He claims I didn't read it properly, but he had no comprehension because he doesn't know what the word confluence means. You would get an F, because it's right there in the passage. You didn't read it clearly. Don't tell me I don't know what I'm reading. And let's go further. They reveal instead a population with cranial and dental features with closest parallels to those of longtime populations of the surrounding areas of Northeast Africa, such as Nubia and the Horn of Africa. Members of this population did not come from somewhere else, but were descendants of the long-term inhabitants of these portions of Africa going back many millennia. I read it. He read it. How did he get it wrong?
Right.
How did he get it wrong? He has the darn book. Reading is fundamental. I read this book, and I spoke to the author about his findings. You think I misunderstood when I talked to him?
So y'all really think he talked? Lie. Nigga ain't never talked to Christopher Eric. I ain't even gonna let him sit up here and play that with y'all. And all of a sudden, it comes out when he arguing against me. I talked to the author about his findings. Really? You ain't talked to no daggone Christopher Eric. Playing, joking. Knock it off. Fronting. He read the book.
Wouldn't he say, Jabari, I think you've misinterpreted that. I want you to understand that we have someone here who, when you read the source with me, he tried to tell you that I read it wrong. That is embarrassing. Stop it. I would not read a source wrong just to benefit me. That would violate my sense of morality and scholarly ethics. You think I would put a source on the site without reading it?
Yeah, you do it all the time. Anyway, let me get to what I really want to talk about. Let me see here. Yeah, they do it all the time. Yes, that's what they do. And we're going to start off with this. They put sources up there and read them wrong all the damn time. They defeat experts. The experts don't know what they're talking about. I'm saying qualified people. In one show, the experts support what they're saying, and another show, the experts don't know what they're talking about. We're actually taught of this. They actually think they're sitting around talking to a bunch of nuts. They take advantage of people who actually ain't into this thing for real. When I say into this thing, I'm saying have enough sense to grab sources, understand how to critique a source, understand what the field is saying, and understand when people are trying to promote outlying things, outliers. Understand what Diaz was saying and how he clearly didn't get it off because it violates the rules and regulations of evolution. It's not clear and it's incoherent at the end of the day. There are certain rules and certain stop signs that you're just not going to get around. Racism being one. Pseudoscientific ideas, the one drop rule, all that is pseudoscientific. Take you 2 minutes to look that up. No need of howling and screaming about that nonsense. But they continue to do it and they howl and scream. I ain't never seen Jabari howl and screaming like that. At this point, he just be chilling if he got the ultimate piece. He did all that and one never answered my question was, yo, where was they using the word black people in the book, Jabari? Really, he did all that, y'all. Came with the slides. You wouldn't even know that was my damn question. It took the dude a whole hour to finally say, no, it ain't in the book. Well, that's all I was saying. That Christopher Eric was not supporting y'all when you called these Egyptians black people. That's all I was saying. It took him an hour. That's the Malachi York package, the Phil Valentine package. They just come in different types of clothes, y'all. I don't respect that. Y'all respect that. That's on y'all. That's on y'all. If I ask you a simple question, are they using their terminology, black people, to describe the Egyptians? Why take it out? Just say no. So then why are you even using that book? Like, I agree with Christopher Eric's work. Like, you know what I mean? I got book one of his book two, the second edition, got this one. You know what I'm saying? I agree with his work. It's crazy. Y'all do know Jabari claimed to talk to everybody, but never have nobody. You know, I'm the guy you always say he gonna bring the source. Y'all, I'll be back. Ain't brought us. That's his famous line. Ain't brought it back yet. Now let's get to this. You feel like, oh, and I'm gonna go with the next tomorrow. Day after that, I'm gonna go back. Let's go right. Let's see if we're having fun, right? Let's see. Watch. Just listen closely. I want y'all to just pay attention. Think we got us in a position where we just listen. Take our time and hear stuff.
Light brown skin.
That's exactly what I was going to address.
Shaking my head. Miss Tiffany, you have to understand, my sister, is that they have always tried to erase Black history. They have always tried to delete us from history. And so if they're going to be so concerned with stripping us of our culture and our history, we have to be concerned with putting us back on the map for our future generations to come.
Okay, so let's slow down what he's saying. He's basically saying, Miss Tiffany says, why are we so concerned with labeling everyone with dark to light brown skin black. Shaking my head. So Netta gives the whole googly gosh about, well, they trying to take our history. That's not true. It's really the other way around. Because we have smashed all indigenous people together. Like we ain't got no damn sense. Like we ain't got no culture now. Like we can't read and write at the level it takes to understand that a German and a Brit have different cultures. You don't supposed to smash them all together. People in the Adamese Island, people in South Africa, just because they got similar skin color, I mean, you smash them all together. Like we're past that point. We're not in the 70s. We're not in the 60s. We're not in the 70s. We dope now. We get it. We understand why people range in skin color. It's based off their environments. It's based off of migrations, a whole lot of things. We're just not sitting around stupid anymore. But these guys keep promoting the same thing. Nobody's trying to take out history. You can't take something from people that understand it. You can lie about it, but you can't take it from them. So not calling the Egyptians black people is not taking anything from African Americans. Simple as that. Like we understand that there's different groups of Africans starting different indigenous cultures and civilizations on the continent of Africa. The same way we understand that you got Europeans that you call Caucasians in the Caucasus Mountains of Asia. You got Koreans located in Asia. You got Chinese, they're located in Asia. Japanese located in Asia. People from India located in Asia. And they're all Asians, and there's no one way to be Asian. Look at the diversity. And we clearly understand that Africa is the most diverse place on planet Earth. This we are clear of now. You can't trick us with the trick 'em shit. Simple. This is not hard. This is running around acting crazy. This is not none of that. It's not. And we can enjoy the diversity in Africa. We can take trips to Egypt and enjoy those indigenous people. We enjoy the indigenous people that built Egypt, bro, that left those ruins. We supposed to enjoy that, man, without putting our labels of colonialism on them. Got people amongst us to read the Meta Nature, right? All of that. But then they lie, right, to support their wild ass 1974 ideas, 1960 ideas. Then they lie. And this is when I got to get them. Then they got to marginalize what we doing. Oh, we racist, we doing this, we the white man signs. So that was actually saying all that, saying the white people doing this and doing that. No, it be y'all doing that to yourselves at this point. It's right there. I ain't making up nothing. You ain't gonna never hear me say that an expert agreed with something I'm saying, knowing damn well the expert don't agree with me. Y'all ain't never quote me like that. Never will. I don't have to. Because if the experts say something different than what I'm familiar with, that's when I've learned something. So I always wanted to give out the tools, because giving out tools are very healthy. It's called checks and balances, man. I don't got to play that way. Let's keep going. Let's see how everybody else like to play, though. Let's see.
That's why that's very important. You would never see a Jew saying, yo, why are they so concerned with trying to label them as little Jews or whatever? Because that's what we have to do. We got to be concerned with it. Because if we're not concerned with it, Miss Tiffany, who's going to be concerned with it? We can't just let them wipe us clean, take away our culture, take away our history. You see what they're already doing? So that's all it is, Miss Tiffany, with all due respect. Let me go to Smash. Smash, you
Can
there?
you share the screen side? I want to also address this statement about she said the Egyptians didn't call themselves black. And as Reggie pointed out, obviously we know they didn't use English, but they did use the term Kim. So let's actually listen to what she says real quick, and then I want to show her something real quick.
call the land black, not themselves. Say that again, please, for the people in the back.
Okay, so the Egyptians called their land black. They called it Kemet, but they didn't call.
Hold on, can we stop people from talking in the back while this presentation
Come
is
on, let him go. Let him go. Huh?
Nigga, that wasn't me.
Oh,
Come on with that shit, man.
come on, don't get all upset, brother. It's all right.
Was it what you?
My apologies, brother. My apologies.
And she's always depicted with a deep black, carbon black skin. And people ask, is that because she was from Luxor? She was from Egypt South.
Back from the beginning.
It's possible,
no.
but it also
It's about to come from right here.
means that she, as a divine figure, was associated with blacks, but they didn't call themselves black. And then one more thing, when people,
hold on. That's important.
Which part?
Well, you said that they call the land black, not themselves. Say that again, please, for the people in the back.
Okay, so the Egyptians called their land black. They called it Kemet. But
I want us to know what she just said. She said Egyptians called their land black. They called it Kemet. Now let's listen to what she says.
They didn't call, they did not call themselves black, and there is a reason.
Now let's start with her reasoning, and I just want to share some. She said Egyptians called their land black. They called it Kemet. Now I'm sharing my screen one more time, right? She just told you that Kemet mean black. She said Egyptians called their land black. They called it Kemet. Let me share the screen real quick, son. Now we're talking about what people called themselves, right? This is a personal name that denotes as you see, Herman Ranke, the scholar who did the work, said these names denote a physical quality.
See, we got to know what the physical quality is.
They called their land Kemet.
We got to see the bait and switch. See? Right? You got to know what a damn personal quality is. You got to know what that is. Whole different conversation from a group of people, right? Calling themselves black, right? Like the conversation is always the land of the black people. That's the shit they say, right? Think about this now. We're not talking about 10 names, 10 personal names with the word Kim in it. That's not what we talking about. But you see how he draw you in with the nonsense? It's two separate things. Now, if Kim is meaning dark, the dark one, that ain't got nothing to do with them calling themselves black people, y'all. Not at all. And oh, by the way, if that is what he's saying, there's not. Last time I heard Egyptologists say that the Egyptians weren't ranging in skin color, was damn near prior to the Cairo Symposium for real. They don't even say that. Even the one they don't like, Hawaus, say that the ones in Upper Egypt are dark skinned. Upper Egypt, they dark skinned. So then why would you have to tell us that there are people that may call that carry the name that might consider themselves to be dark? That's not an issue. Human beings can see color, y'all. And this is where they play the trick and play this wild, vicious game. She was talking about something totally different. That as a whole, the Egyptians do not call themselves black. Not some names of a couple people over 6,000 year period. See the game, y'all? Now, he's supposed to be smart enough to know the difference there. There are plenty of dark-skinned people in the Nile Valley. And oh, by the way, it might not even be talking about skin color. Let's see. Let's go a little bit deeper here. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Let's just see this. Herman Ranke, 1940, when he wrote that. Crazy, wild. It don't make me go. Don't make me go to my Facebook post and read what a professional says about that. And talked about the source, and she could not even understand why anybody would be still using that. Come on, man. I'll definitely show that on my Facebook. Not tonight. I got you. Hold me to that. Hold on. Let's see. This is a good one tonight. Hold on. What's up, B? Aston B, what's up? What's on your mind, brother?
A lot, man, a lot.
I know it is. Stays a lot, don't it?
Where you want me to start?
I don't care. Just go ahead, kick it. I'm trying to find this thing right here. So I can keep
man.
Where we at?
It's weird to log on to YouTube, you know, week after week and see people with the same 6-hour video rehashing the Black land. You know, I don't get it. I don't understand why you keep on making the same video. And I don't think that people really do research. I don't think they really read the documents. You know, I was having an argument just a few days ago about something I found in an article. And I'm telling the guy the page number and, you know, look at this page number, look at this figure, tell me what it says. And he's going back and forth with me for a day instead of just opening it up and looking at it and reading it. So he's telling me I'm wrong, but he don't want to open up the actual publication. Saying, I read it. And, you know, people are just intellectually lazy. And in a way, I don't think they really believe ancient Egyptians was Black. They just sort of saying that to, you know, massage their ego. And you know that because when they talk about, you know, indigenous Egyptians and being Black and this and that, they always invoke Black people coming from sub-Saharan Africa to migrate into Egypt. If they coming from sub-Saharan Africa, then that means they're not indigenous to Egypt, right? They're not indigenous North Africans that's Black. No, they coming from somewhere else because the people there are not Black. So psychologically, their minds can't envision indigenous North Africans with dark skin. So they have to use a proxy population coming from somewhere else, you know, Sudan, Ethiopia, Congo, you know, whatever argument we're using this week to sort of do that, you know. And I've said this before, it's kind of like the picture of the Black Jesus. A person that says Black Jesus, psychologically, when they pray, they envision Jesus as white. So they have to say Black Jesus to sort of reinforce the Blackness. Otherwise, you know, when they just think about it, no, they're going to think about a white Jesus. But a person that truly believed that, they wouldn't have to say Black Jesus. They would say Jesus. And when they envision him, it's going to be a dark-skinned person. But, you know, a lot of stuff is psychological. And it's unfortunate because, you know, the master teachers that was doing the thing in their day, the people now didn't really build on that. They just sort of parroted it. And now when they making these arguments, they literally using data that's 40 and 50 years old. They using books that's 40 and 50 years old. Arguments that are 50, 60, 70 years old.
Yes.
And they don't have anything new. And it's all types of publications and excavations that have happened, you know, within the past 10 years that they don't talk about because they don't really read that stuff. So, you know, I criticize the state of the conscious community, the type of research that people do or don't do. I criticize it all the time. And I just, I've seen the books that you hold up, and I have some of those books, and I know how much those books cost. Those are expensive books.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think people are not ready to even pay for those books, let alone go through and read and understand, you know, the 500 pages. Ain't no pictures in those books.
No.
It's diagrams, but that's high level archaeological data that you're gonna have to scrub through. And the people that do that and enjoy doing it, you know, we do it. Everybody else, they're gonna think that stuff is boring. And if the article is not explicitly stating 1 + 1 is 2, they're not gonna see 1 + 1 and add it up themselves. They don't really have the mind for it. They don't have the patience for it. So, you know, what you get is just like we was Black money grab. That's my 2 cents.
You summed that up nicely, bro.
Did he talk to Eric? An email receipt would be the proof.
Quickly, but no, he talked to him on the phone. I talk on the phone about what? About the Black Egypt? Come on, bro.
I've met Eric, and Eric don't even talk like that.
He don't even talk like that, yo, do he? Nope. It ain't in this book. It ain't his writings. It don't make sense. Nobody want to be a race. Nobody want to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's about trying to understand Egypt in this African context, right? And actually not forgetting about the nations to the south and not forgetting about the nations to the west and the going north. That's all what, you know what I'm saying? That's all in the game.
People don't see it that way. A guy on Twitter, he said, and he makes videos, and I agree with some of his stuff, but he said Egypt was settled from the Levant, Sudan, and Libya. And I said, okay, well, you just erased the native population that was already there. It ain't like they marched in and Egypt was empty. No, you got fossils going back 30, 40, 50, 60,000 years. You just erase them, and it has to be some other groups that come in and do everything. Nah, that's Eric, in what you read, it said it was people that been there for tens of thousands of years.
Yeah.
So why you got to talk about somebody coming from somewhere? Oh, herders came with cattle, and they didn't even have cattle in that part of sub-Saharan Africa to bring to Egypt, because it, the chronologically is not even right.
You remember the cattle? They got like an old Nubian cattle culture though.
True, but people will say that people came from like Kenya and Ethiopia with cattle.
No, Kenya, no, hell no.
I've heard it. I've heard it.
No,
I've heard it.
Doing all that. No,
they got the migration backwards.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I got a good book right here. Aridity, Change, and Conflict in Africa.
That's a good one.
You know what I'm saying? You see it?
Yeah. That's a good one. My current read, I'm actually traveling. My current read is that one. Archaeology and the first farmers' herders in Egypt is from the Fayum, Epipaleolithic and Neolithic, by this Japanese guy, Noriyuki Shirai. Excellent work.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to get that. Hey, put that in the back chat, yo.
I will do.
Put that in the back chat for me.
I'm going to go on mute for now.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So this one on page 106 is talking about this debate on early Holocene African cattle, right? And they're going back and forth trying to, figure it out on, like what it is and what it ain't, what it is. What's going on, Souls? How you doing, brother?
Everything good, man. Peace to the channel, peace to the chat, peace to the panel.
You funny, yo. You funny as shit last night. Yeah, then you was like, oh, he ignorant as hell. Say what you want to say. That was a good one last night. That was a good one. Just sit down sometimes, just listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't no fun, yo. It's crazy, man. All right. And so anyway, I'm tired of this Peppy the Black guy, right? Tired of that. The Peppy the Black guy is crazy, man. I'm tired of this one. So the Peppy the Black, let me do this real quick, because I'm about Peppy'd out. I think they didn't Peppy this out half to death. I don't know. Hold on, let me get here to the Peppy the Black guy real quick. All right. Hold on, let me see. We get to the Peppy. All right, watch this. Very interesting. Let me get this in here and read it. I just had it. Okay. All right. So we come right here and we talk about Peppy. Neat Unc Peppy the Black. Okay. All right, let's see. The name Neat Peppy the Black does not necessarily indicate that Peppy was a black person in the modern racial context. See, that's what they really promoting. Say what you want to say. That's what they really promoting. Then they'll slide out. No, we were just saying they were dark skinned. Okay. Why are we arguing this then? Because Egyptologists say they range in skin color. So why would you have to make a point that's already been agreed upon? That's how we know they scamming, y'all. Let's do it very close. It says in ancient Egypt, color symbolism was significant and often carried metaphorical meaning rather than literal descriptions of skin color. The term black, in the context of Kemet, ancient Egypt, was frequently associated with the concepts such as night, afterlife, resurrection, and rebirth. Additionally, the Ankh in a hieroglyphic symbol meaning life. It say Pepi, what's this? Neferkara, known as the Pharaoh of Egypt and Old Kingdom, bore the name of Neferkari. It says part of his second name means beautiful is Ka of Re, showing a symbolic rather than a descriptive use related to his physical traits. It say therefore the title black more likely relates to symbolic or honorific meanings rather than an indication of race or literal skin color. And there's about 5 sources here. Let's see. Let me see if I can get you the sources real quick. Okay, the Ankh symbol. We know what that is. Hold on. And that. Let me drop a couple of these sources here so y'all can see. All right. I'm gonna drop them in the chat for y'all. All right. And I heard an interesting conversation with Wuja, and he beat Smash up. Right? Go to the channel and read it. Okay? Go read, no, not read it. Go listen to the conversation again. Slow it down. Calm yourself down. Don't let them fake you out. Right? And see what the conversation was. Right? That's important. Okay? Understanding color and Kemet. That's one source. Let me see if I can drop this for y'all real quick. I'm gonna drop that for you. Put this in the thing. All right. Drop this. Yes, it did. You better write the word arrow, because if I see it coming, if I see the arrow getting shot up, understand that arrows bounce off of tanks all day, every day.
You got the clip of that. You got the link for that video. That shit been a long time. Which one you talking about? The one from a long time ago. I don't even know how to find that mug.
Oh, when he was talking about the Peppy?
When Smash and Wujo and everybody was having that combo. I need to go back and now that I know more about it, I like to go back and
listen now. Yeah, because I was thinking Smash had a point, but then when you really listen to it, then you realize, damn, he ain't had a point.
Yeah. So I want to go back now and then, you know what I mean, re-listen to that conversation all over again. But I don't know the name of the show.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah.
Him and the other Shaka, French Shaka. The French Shaka was on the show that day too. That way, him and Frenchie was walking together. Remember Shaka and Dongo or whatever his name is, and Google whatever.
Oh, do Kemet.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so let's move forward now. All right, let me finish here and let's see where we at. All right, I think we want to get out of this part. What was that? Oh, that's my dad's phone. Oh my goodness. All right, now let's move forward. Drop the source for you to read it there, dealing with the color symbolisms, right? And so, yo made this whole fight that was the black person. It actually had nothing to do. See, just because they're using the word black, right, actually had nothing to do with our conversation about what the word Kemet being applied to the land. Was it the land of black people, or was it the land of the? Let me see. Hold on. Was it land of the black people, right, or the black soil, or you know what I'm saying, or what was it? What was the what was it that the experts had came to understand it to be? All right, this is the conversation. All right, let's move forward now a little bit. Hold on, let me see.
Brother, you are slipping. You are the number one that always say source up.
Okay.
You are number one in source it up. And now all of a sudden you don't have to, you're hanging out with these Europeans too much, bro. And you don't have to source up now. Come on.
Of course, that's gonna kill everything you said. I put it on the DOPS conference, right? And we can say, I know if he had this, he would have pulled it up, because when I click out and go to the symposium book, Sarah Sonoran says right here, to intervene in the course of a lively exchange on views of linguistic matters between Professor Abdullah and Job, stated that Egyptian Kim, feminine Kemet, meant and black, and that the masculine plural was Kimu. Kimu is what I just showed you. We found, and he's saying that these are names for black. And the form Kemet to you can only mean two things. Those of Kemet are the inhabitants of the black country. This is the European scholar saying this. But let's look at this, y'all. He further ended by saying, to designate black people, the Egyptians would have said Kemet or Kimu, which I just showed you, not Kemet to you. We know they say Kemet all over the place. We know for a fact they say Kemet all over the place. Furthermore, the last thing I'll say, and I'm going to end it, you can go look at the UNESCO conference and put the word
Why are
silk.
you moving that though, Smash?
Because
you
I'm
put that
doing
back
what I'm
there.
doing. You can put the word silk in the UNESCO conference and look, it appears red. What does that let us know?
I'm saying, yo?
No one at that conference appeared gutsy enough to try to mount the black silk argument back. You can put silk soil, all of it. None of those scholars would dare do that in the face of Sheik and Dijon and all the overwhelming evidence they had. Thank you for letting me share that side. I'm muted.
All right. Hey, I still I want to say without any shadow of a doubt, I respect the man who fight his hardest and fight back.
Oh, just let me show my source then, and we'll finish that.
Fight back. Unc did fight back, but
let me leave with my source. Let me leave with my source, though. Let me leave with my source. It's the punch you can't see to knock you out. First of all, I would like to say the Smash misread that. Should have. When a person says would have, right, that actually means they didn't do it. Jabari knows that, but Jabari sits over there real comfortable and won't say Smash. You kind of misread that. That's not what it was actually saying.
That's actually not true what you're saying.
Put it back up. I'll tell you what.
Grammar.
Put it back up there and let's
now.
Mr. Jabari.
What happened?
Oh, can you hear me, Sosa? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. In a
So
frozen lane. Go ahead.
Oh. So he read this, right? But yet he doesn't understand what he's reading. Right? Keyword, would have. Do you know what would have mean? Do you realize we had to fight for like 4 or 5 months, yo? Even Jabari don't know what the hell he talking about. Jabari fronting. Jabari always trying to sound like the intellectual. He don't understand that. It is the most craziest thing ever when we read this sentence. And I'm going to keep pounding them. It say the form of Kemiyu, watch this, could mean only two things. Those of Kemet, right? The inhabitants of Kemet, the black country. Look, it say, look, the form could only mean two things. Those of Kemet, the inhabitants of Kemet, the black country. It was derived adjective nisba formed from the geographical term which had been a proper name. It was not necessarily felt with its original meaning. It goes on to say to designate black people. He's telling you what you would have to do to designate black people. The Egyptians would have. See that? They don't know what the hell would have mean. Would have said Kemet or Kemiyu, not Kimware. In any case, hit you with that. In any case, they never use this. What's the damn this? What's the adjective right here? Would have said Kemet or Kemiyu right here. In any case, they never use this adjective to indicate black people. Look, black people of the African hitherland who they knew about from the time of the New Kingdom. Hold on. Onwards. Nor, then they hit you with the nor. In general, did they use the names of colors to distinguish different peoples? They never did it, yo. Would have. Don't mean they did it. Then they hit you. No, they never did. It tells you that. They didn't do that to distinguish that names, color to distinguish different people. So they just didn't do it, yo. And they argued and they fought. And you'll get some people to come up here right now and swear it and not understand it. So Aston B, this is the part that just drives me crazy, yo. Like, and then they stand there with their chest stuck out. You know what I'm saying? So like, come on, bro.
It's stupid. Huh? So ancient Egyptians didn't call the people we call black people in sub-Saharan Africa that they knew about. They didn't call them black people,
right?
But they arguing that they call themselves black people.
It's crazy. People definitely darker than them. It's the most ridiculous thing that you can just even. I mean, why do all that banter? And I'm saying, man, like I don't understand why people can't see that for the life of me, yo. Like I just can't. Like it's just
they don't want to see it. They don't want to see it.
The crazy thing is that we had to go to Chat GPT to explain would have the niggas. Nigga was arguing what would have meant. That shit
right.
Crazy.
We had to go.
That shit
If you put it in Chat GPT, what does would have mean? It tells you it don't mean you did it. It don't mean you did it. They argued us down. And then watch this. Look. Here you go. Look. Put it back up. Let Jabari be the tiebreaker. Hey, Jabari, be the tiebreaker on this.
He neither said that they did. He neither said.
Jabari, can I get your help?
Wait, Smash. 1 second.
Go ahead.
Sonoran neither said that they did or they didn't. So you can't launch an argument that says he didn't because.
I don't know what Reggie talking about.
That works not good. It's not conclusive.
Yeah, what is he talking
I don't
about?
see nothing.
Watch.
You know what I'm saying? You can't launch an argument when he said neither.
No, man, he did. They never used it though. He said they never used it in that whole thing.
No. He said commit to you, right? You can't launch an argument about Kemet when he neither said that they did or didn't.
What does the word would have, man? Mean?
No, would have no.
What does it mean?
You want to be conclusive, you would have said they didn't
or
you
did. Reggie. What does the word would have? I'm asking you, what does it mean though? Since Jabari not going to answer it, everybody running the word would have mean. You know what I'm saying?
It meant that he was being inconclusive.
See, what the hell is it? Don't mean that.
He said to be definitive. To be definitive, the man said they never did that. That's definitive.
Right, so they never. That's the definitive part of it.
Yeah, they never did that.
Yo, it's no way to have a conversation like this, yo. You just be wanting to slap the hell out of somebody at this point. Reggie doing it. Watch how Jabari jump in. Watch. Look. No, Reggie.
Ask Jabari.
Reggie. No, we talking about that sentence that was on the screen, yo.
Because he didn't say he didn't.
No, Reggie, you have a college degree. Why are you doing this, bro? Like, why?
Because I got a college degree.
So you saying the word would have mean they actually did it? He said they never did it.
He didn't finish his statement. He left it open.
No, he didn't. He read the whole thing. All right, I'm done. Let me get on my source, man. Hey, Reggie, I'm disappointed in you. I get it. When you're around smashing them, Jabari the only one being just a gentleman because you teaching the college, Jabari, and you supposed to be able to read that sentence, Jabari, and say, you know what, gentlemen. No, oh, come on.
Hey, for the people out here, read that to us so we can understand.
Nah, they don't want to do it. The college professor don't want to read the statement, right? So I gotta bring a third grade teacher on to read the thing. I'm gonna definitely do that, man. So we right here with ancient Egyptian society, right? Okay. Now this book is important, right? And it's important because it's going to show where the rubber really meets the road and who actually has reading comprehension and can understand the material that they're claiming to teach people. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how smash scam wells, bait and switch y'all. Now, this video was a month ago, damn near like a month and a half ago, when he was up on Sarnetta's. And this dude argued with me over this. Maybe 3 weeks later, he interviewed an expert and then claimed that the understanding, right, that he argued about was some of his work. You can't make this up. Listen closely to what I'm saying. Let me set this up for you real pretty like. Here's the book. Look, here's the book. Here's the book. It's this book right here. All right? Ancient Egyptian Society. Right? Okay. Now, where's the chat? I want to get to the chapter that we was actually reading right here. We was reading this. Shifting boundaries. Listen to it. Shifting boundaries, conflicting perspectives, reestablishing the borders of Kemet through viable social identities. Has absolutely nothing to do with changing the definition and the meaning of the word Kemet. But this guy will argue that. And he would claim to have read this chapter. I'm telling you, you think I'm making this up? The eye and the sky don't lie. Oh, coach, I made that block. No, you didn't. I did. You turned the film on. You really didn't do it. So I'm going to say this again. Chapter 20 is actually dealing with Kemet, right? And how Kemet might not just mean all of Egypt, but just dealing with the areas of black soil. And also could mean in the Delta where there's black soil too. That's the conversation. Smash brought an expert on that said the same thing. I don't even think Smash understood what the man said. He said, yeah, that's our research. We've been saying that. No, you've been saying that Kemet meant black people. That's what he's been saying. How do I know that's what he's been saying? Look, we got the whole, look, hold on. Tell me if I'm tripping, then I'm tripping. Hold on. Man, where is the, hold on. All right, I'm gonna come right here. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna set it up. I want to show you what his premise is. He was on Sarnetta's, right? Want to see what his premise is? Y'all can see it. Now watch this. This is premise.
I'm stuck.
Nah, what you talking about? Hey, Garfield, drum roll. Garfield, can you read this, please? Where we at? What's this? Can y'all see this?
My real premise.
Okay, let's see what his real premise is. All right, we're gonna find out what his real premise is. Hold up, let's stop. What does real premise mean, Garfield? We're gonna break it down.
That means this is his angle. This is where it's coming from. This is what he's teaching. All right, his premise, and this is before. Pre, of course, is the prefix meaning before. So you know he's saying before I put out what I gotta put out, this is what my premise is. Before I put out the information to back up what I'm about to tell you in these 3 steps.
Okay, I just want to keep everybody where they at because they play this wild game of confusion. We weren't saying black people. We were saying that they was just dark. Well, everybody always already agrees that they have dark-skinned people in Egypt, in particular in Upper Egypt. There is no debate over that. No debate. This is this guy's premise. I'm not letting him get away from that. Later on, he comes in the show and says, I'm just saying they was dark. Well, why would you just say that? Right here. It says the majority, watch this. The majority of the ancient Egyptians were black people from the South. I'll read it again. This is his slide. Smash Rock Wellington. The majority of the ancient Egyptians were black people from the South. Do y'all know what the majority is? The majority. His second point. The ancient Egyptians called themselves black. Then they try to play the trick. Black? No, we just saying they dark. No, we ain't talking about the black people. We would never say that. But yet they would argue that the word Kemet means the land of the black people. Or was you trying to say they were saying the land of the dark people? What are they saying? Do anybody know what they're saying? We do, because watch point 3. The word Kemet and or Kemetu, which we just read. Remember we read that in the Solaron article? Or Kemetu can mean a group of black people. See, we got them. Because when we come right here, or a black collective. No, it don't mean that. Here we go. This is how we know it don't mean that. Look, it's right here. It don't mean that. Because look, Kemetu. Let me go back over here again. We got to go step by step, slowly, slow, can't go fast. Hold on. You got to move real slow because the fix is in and they conning and they have learned to flim-flam at high levels unbeknown to me. Yes, they do. Let me go back to this again. Hold on. Let me get it. Pull it up. I'm going to move real slow. Here you go. Here you go. See, Kemetiu. The word Kemet or Kemetu can mean a group of black people. This is what he's pushing. A black collective. What's a black collective? A collection of a collective of black people, a group of human beings that are black. Going right here. Hold on. All right. Let's read what Sonoran says. That's the word Kemetu, right? The form Kemetu could mean only 2 things. Look. Those of Kemet, the inhabitants of Kem, the black country. That's what Sonoran is saying. I'm going to go back here again. I swear, yo, I refuse to let these dudes clown us like this. Kemetu, there you go. See? To designate black people, the Egyptians would have said Kemet or Kemu, not Kemetu. But why is Smash saying it? Maybe I'm getting to Sosa. Am I messing this up? If I'm messing up, let's fix it now. Am I tripping? Tell me I'm tripping, yo.
No, that's
Sosa.
that's
Tell me
clear
I'm tripping.
No, that's clear and to the point.
Okay. See, we taking this real slow, y'all. Where the hell is he getting this from? You know where he's getting it from? Because he misread that, yo. That's where he's getting it from, y'all. So if we consider ourselves to be teachers, right? And don't have nobody besides to say, yo, you messing it up, then you're gonna be in trouble. He's in trouble. So watch this. Look. So we fighting over something that wasn't even written in the paper. Not Kemetu is saying in any case, they never use this adjective. So why, if Sonoran is saying they never use the adjective to indicate the black people of the African hinterland whom they knew about from the time of the New Kingdom onwards, nor in general did they use the names of colors to distinguish different peoples. Why in the hell is Smash putting that shit on the slide? Why is he doing that to us? Why is he confusing us like this? What's the point for doing this? Why are we arguing? We can all sit down together, talk about the experts, and get that shit clear, yo, and move on without business. But no. You know why? Because that either his reading comprehension ain't there, which it is not. And then I'm gonna find a video when I think he gave in and say, no, I'm not gonna read that, or something crazy like that. Think he did. Think he switched back. But we know what his stance is. Okay, so now that we know what his stance is, because his stance is in this it's right here. That's his slide on Saw Netted TV. Big up to Saw Netted TV for putting that man's slide up there. Now, let's move forward and let's hear the rest of this conversation. Here we go. Now watch the argument that will ensue. Pay close attention. And it talks about the term Kemet. All right. It says other instances of people going down, right? They use the term right there, into Kemet, right? Occur in the prophecies of Nefertari, right? When 3MW Southwest Asians enter Egypt, and in the mining expedition accounts, when the caravan returns. See, they always try to tell you they don't have evidence. Now watch this. It say in all these cases, the use of the phrase Kemet conjugated accordingly to the context. See, you got to put it in its proper context, signifies the act of entering the land of Egypt, which is considered distinct from the desert region immediately surrounding it. Alternatively, in all of these cases, Kemet may simply be referring to the literal black arable soil of the floodplain, meaning that the Wadi Naturum and the Eastern Desert mining sites were not in Kemet. It's and necessitating a change in its definition and standard translations from the collective whole of Egypt in the Nile floodplain. So it's simply trying to tell y'all, right? It's in these texts. Y'all see the text. Y'all see all that. When they're using the term, they're not using it to determine any damn people. They're talking about the floodplain. They're talking about the area with the black soil. Come on, Reggie.
He said May. He was
Reggie.
also in
Reggie, what are you talking about right now? I'm reading a whole different source, Reggie.
No, but I read the sentence that you read, and when he's talking about the floodplains, right? He says May.
Reggie.
This is sad. Let me go next, sir. I got this, Reggie. Trust me, I got this, Reggie.
If I could just say something really quick.
Watch this. Look.
I got this, Reggie.
The point I want to make right here, right? In here, they're showing you where they use the term in these texts. Okay, the New Kingdom scene again, setting the Wadi separated from the foreign Egypt. They showing the prophecy of Nefertari. They're showing you, right, when they use this term, it's referring to the land.
The challenge, but here's the challenge though. Here's the issue.
No,
First of all,
no, Jabari.
You asked me to weigh in. I'm weighing in.
No, I asked you to put that sentence up there and ask you what that means. It's what I asked you to do, and you refused to do it. Reggie playing some wild.
You asked me to do something, and now I'm trying to do it, and now you don't want me to do it.
You don't see the sentence to do it.
How you gonna let me body him, Jabari?
See, now he want to weigh in on this sentence. I gotta go. I gotta just do it like this, yo. I gotta take my time. I wanted that nut to weigh in on this sentence right here. I don't need him diving in. See, he's doing a tactic, right? Now I'm gonna dive in. I want to weigh on. No, you don't want to weigh on the sentence because the sentence is no longer there. Now we're dealing with something else, Jabari. But you see how they play the game? They constantly do this. It's a ball of confusion, constantly on purpose. So let's go back to it.
Hey, stop now to share my screen. Let's go ahead, Jabari.
I think that what you have to recognize is, it seems to me that Saruman is making a possible argument. That's the reason why he says it may mean this. And in addition to that, he says, I'm looking at these three sources. So unless you are saying that Smash is, wait a minute, let me finish. Unless you're saying that Smash made up the sources that he put on the screen.
So I guess Jabari was quiet all that time. If I go back, let me see. Let me see. So knowing Jabari, he went and found it and was reading it. And that's what took him so long to wade in, right? But when he weighed in, he still can't read. This is the most craziest thing I done went through in a long time out of individuals that's supposed to be first class in understanding the material that they presenting. How could this be? Here we go.
I mean, that's the only way that you could say
you
that.
Know what I'm talking about right now?
Because listen, Sarge Saruman says that he's looking at three sources.
Yes.
Smash just showed you other sources that were not in his three sources.
No, we're talking about the sentence that he keep mischaracterizing. That
the sentence says may. He's making a possible.
No, and then he said they never did it. If you read the next sentence. He did.
And he said, brother, it says in these sources. He gives you the sources.
Come on, man. Come on, yo. Hey, I expect more out of you. No. You know what, dog? Y'all wild for that.
Sonetta, this is about to be crazy because the source I have on the screen is the same exact one that Brother only.
Now, see, hitting y'all with hip hop shit now. By the way, Smash, stick to your 1974 hip hop. Do that. Because when you try to bring that in here, yo, you wild. Watch how he mess it up. Watch what he do. Y'all already know what this source is. Look, read it. Ancient Egyptian Society. Okay? So look, it's this. I don't want y'all to forget. It's this right here. It's this book, but he's actually talking about this chapter right here, the shifting the boundaries, right, and conflicting perspectives. And he actually comes to a subchapter. Watch this. I'm going to show you something real slick. That's how much they done got on my damn nerves. All right, so I'm gonna come right here, right? Share the screen instead. All right. Here we go. We gotta do all this, yo, because they play too much, yo. All right, what is the subchapter talking about? Individual conceptions of Kemet as as ancient Egypt. Hold on, let me come right here. Right here. All right, that's that. Look, individual conceptions of Kemet as ancient Egypt. It say, is this chapter talking about the changing what the name of Kemet means? All right. Okay, here you go. It says the subchapter, individual conception of Kemet of ancient Egypt, likely does not focus on the changing of the meaning of the name Kemet itself, but rather on how different individuals or groups perceive and interpret the ancient concept of Kemet in the context of historical cultural studies. Kemet is the ancient Egyptian name for Egypt, which means the black land, referring to the fertile black soil of the Nile Valley. The subchapter probably explores the evolution of this name in the various academic, cultural, philosophical discourses and how different interpretations impact the understanding of Egyptian history and identity today. Never talking about them changing daggone names. Never changing definition of it. It's crazy. All right. So now y'all got that. Now let's go back. Hold on. Oh, let me get out of that. Stop sharing. Hold on. Watch how I get. Gonna go right to it and watch how we get here. Real easy work. All right, let me share the screen. Let me play the clip.
Perused and showed you a mere section of.
But wait. Before you say this, can I say one thing?
All right. Because I asked you to look at some sentences and tell us what it said.
We're even losing the audience. I want you to recognize that even tonight we have to be careful because what Ankh has done is he shifted the argument.
I never shifted
the reality. I'm about to explain how. So listen. The reality, you have to listen to my comment so you can see what I'm saying.
All right, what?
So the reality is, from the beginning, we have truly been contesting what Garfield, what Ankh, and what Chief X has said, and a few others. They have said that the people. Brother, will you listen so I can make what I'm so I can explain what I'm saying? So what he is saying, what they have said, is that the people who live there now are the same as the people who lived there in the ancient world. That's what started this debate.
I never said that. I never said that.
Please don't make me pull up the quote. Please don't make me pull up the video.
Pull it up. Please pull
because,
it up.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you politely. Are you telling me that you have never said that the people who live in Kemet now are phenotypically and culturally the same as the people who lived there
Oh, so you froze. I thought it was just me. I'm looking like, what the hell's going on?
You couldn't hear me, could you?
No. Oh, you was talking? Everybody like, you froze. I'm sitting there trying to figure out what's going on. I thought it was me.
All right, so listen, hope. But
y'all can hear
sound. Y'all can hear Jabari, though, right?
Yeah, we heard it a little bit of it, then stopped. So go ahead.
All right, so you heard Jabari asking
about the phenotypically, are they you said that they were phenotypically the same type.
Yeah, I never said that. He switched it from it. He went from they the same people in the now that I'm saying that they the same people in the now.
Yeah, he flipped
it. Then he said, well, phenotypically and culturally. First of all, let me let y'all know, right? That no, they're not culturally the same. They do not say that. Right. Nobody would say that.
Reggie used to get us with that. Ready to try that one. They're not the same culture. Of course they ain't, nigga. Thousands of years later.
They not. They don't read meta-nature the glyphs. They don't speak meta. They don't do none of that. No, they not culturally that. Now they will. They will.
I know. I would have said, yeah. I'm saying they still worship horrors. What the hell you talking about? He was crazy, man. He was crazy.
See, he bait and switch. Now it's the phenotype. Nigga, how would you know the phenotype? All of a sudden, you talking about the color they skin? What you talking about? So no, these people aren't actually talking about real humans, y'all. They're talking about something they think in their imagination. That's not how real human populations work, where they froze in time and then 50,000 years later it's the same thing, not moving nowhere, stuck. That's ridiculous. Just like the people that's claiming to be the Black Hebrews, they're not talking about real humans. Just like the people claiming to be the Native Americans, that's not how Homo sapiens sapiens rock. Homo sapiens sapiens have not always been on the earth. And for sure, Homo sapiens sapiens did not start out in America. These are their arguments. The same way with Jabarian arguments. But the damn Egyptian population from 4,000 years ago, you know what I'm saying, is not a stagnant population anyway. How do we know? Because we read the work of Samantha Kiyata, right? The genetics of African population, health and disease. And he tells you that populations aren't stagnant. So no, it would not be the exact same population. But my point is that population that's in the Nile Valley now are more closely related to the ancient Egyptians than any other population on planet Earth. And for sure, they're far more closely related to the ancient population than goddamn African Americans. And this, I promise you, none of them can get around. Here we go.
During the ancient world.
Jabari. The people that live there today aren't ethnically the same as the ancient people. They do not speak the language. They do not.
That's not the question I just asked.
You just said culturally. I would never have said that.
I said phenotypically and culturally. Answer phenotypically.
And what I said is phenotypes can change, right? So they're clear. I just read a source that clearly says that their phenotype is there. There's mixed phenotypes there. So what I said was populations aren't frozen in time. That over time, of course, the population shift back and forth. The population was already shifted on the Nile Valley before the formation of.
You're not answering the question.
Jabari, there is. See? How the hell can you be talking to a person that don't understand the answer? I answered the question. He just doesn't understand it. There is no way to have a conversation with a person that does not understand your answers. It's not my fault. But see, the crowd listening who don't know no better think he getting his thing off. What do you mean? Like, I understand populations. It's the most ridiculous conversation with these guys I've ever did see in my life. And then you wonder, well, why do I get mad? Why he like that? I got to be like that because I know they scamming. Jabari is scamming and Smash Scamwell is scamming. You don't sit here and tell me they're going to stick their chests out in front of the world every day and don't understand the populations aren't stagnant and they don't understand that before the formation of damn Egypt, it was a different variations of Homo sapiens sapien population in the damn thing before the even formation of Egypt. We can read it right here. You think I'm lying? I'm going to come to page 18. Here you go. Right here, page 18. I'm going to read this real slow. It says various peoples have bioculturally assimilated non-Africans, but also sometimes change languages themselves. Of course, During the Romo-Greco period, and Islamic periods, there was substantial migration from non-African regions and biocultural assimilation between groups. Watch this. Now, this is the one that they never understand. How do I know? Because Smash used this slide and didn't understand it. Craziest thing ever. It says, it is important to remember that there were indigenous people there, specifically the Amazigh and the ancient Egyptians. Watch this. Both of which had assimilated others after their ethnic emergence. What it's saying is that they assimilated people after both of their ethnic emergence, meaning becoming the Amazigh and becoming the Egyptians. Right? When they became that, they assimilated other people into their thing. But watch this. Both of which had assimilated others after their ethnic emergence and had complex biocultural histories. Look, prior, what the word prior mean? Prior to the crystallization of their identities. See? So before they became ethnically Egyptians, they had people that was assimilated with them already. This is my damn point. That 20,000 years ago, it was people migrating back and forth into Africa. You didn't even need them to call themselves the Egyptians to stop humans from migrating. We say it all the time, that weather, climatic change caused certain grains and vegetations not to grow or grow. The animals, the herbivores that eat the grasses, follow the grasses. The animals that eat the animals that follow the grasses, follow the animals that eat the grasses. Herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores, the humans. The humans eat the animals that eat the animals that eat the grasses. The humans eat the animals that eat the grasses, and they eat the animals that they eat: bears, foxes, snakes, monkeys, they roaches, crickets, everything. And so humans are made to walk around the world. That's why we all get fat at the end of the day, because we stop walking. We walked around the earth, regardless of what y'all pseudo say. It's not my fault you don't understand oceanography. It's not my fault you don't understand geography. And it sure as hell's not my fault, because I've tried, don't understand evolution. It's not my fault. I've done my job. So anyway, Jabari doesn't even understand my answer, but he's supposed to be the brightest of them all. He's supposed to teach in the college some damn well. Starting to question all that. Jabari,
you're not answering the question.
Jabari,
Answer the question.
What I said was that the population, corny ass say cool. Look at him. Look at corny. Answer the question. He don't understand the answer either. And Smash is high out of his mind, smoked up. He definitely don't understand it, because he gonna prove it. Here we go. Nation that lives there today is more closely related to the ancient population than any other population on Earth. That's my statement. That's what I said.
But answer my question. You can say yes or no.
That the population is in the Nile Valley now is closer related to the ancient Egyptians than any other population, brother.
Now, let me say this.
I'm saying no than any other place on planet Earth.
I have heard you say many times that phenotypically, the people that live there now are the people that lived there in the ancient world. That's where this whole argument came from.
You mix me up with Chief X. Say that.
Brother, your question to Dr. Karakuni was, were the Kemetic people black?
What did she know?
You didn't say, wait a minute.
Right, what is wrong with this man, yo? Now he switched to that.
You did not say, the question was not, did they consider themselves black? The question was, were they black? And then when she said yes, then you switched what you asked her.
No, she said they wasn't black.
Oh my God.
She said based off of the daggone racist rule, right, in the South, in the 1930s, they would be considered black, is what she said, bro. And I said, being as though you're a professor, you already know that's the Jim Crow laws.
I'm feeling like you. I'm feeling like you are saying that we should ignore our ears and our eyes because we heard you say.
No, hey, Jabari, I know what my conversation is, right? You the one don't understand my conversation, right? When I say the populations are very fluid over time, there's no stuck population in the world. There's no stuck. I'm saying there would never be the exact thing. Jabari,
go ahead, Smash. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play the question. That's what I'm gonna do. You do what you're doing. I'll be back.
Somebody must have served on a source that he thought he could use without reading. It always happens.
I read. Okay, so now y'all seen I put this in ChatGPT with the damn subchapters talking about. I read what the damn subchapters talking about. Right? I did all that. Now watch this guy fake y'all out like he did read it, and based off his response, you're gonna realize the nigga ain't really read it. Watch this.
I like what Smash through his voice.
That's his rap voice.
Watch it.
Look, here we go. The whole
now, in this article, Danielle Candelora is trying to say we need to look at the definition of Kemet as the black land because it don't work when you look at primary sources.
Now, Sosa, based off what I just showed, is that lady trying to write that chapter for that, or am I just stupid?
Nah. She's trying to establish where the demarcation line is at. So what establish what area is Kemet, not if it means the black land or not. She's just trying to figure out what geographical location is called Kemet. That's all.
How did he get this out of that though, bro? Is he doing it on purpose? Is he scamming? Did he no reading comprehension, or is he faking everybody out and just pulled it up real quick and seeing a couple words that faked them out?
I don't think he read it in its entirety. I think he just summarized some of it and thought that because they were talking about the different demarcation line, and then assumed that means that they were changing what the black land meant, just because it may cover different territory or may not cover certain territory. But if you read it, it tells you exactly what they're trying to achieve and what they're contesting.
Correct. And that's why I read the ChatGPT, right? Ask him about the damn chapter. Could they admit that? Here we go.
This is an overarching argument. Now look, I just quoted y'all this part, right? But let's read the line right after it that contradicts and shows what her stance is.
So I read that part. Y'all know I read that part because here that part right here. Look, here that part right here. All right, let me click here. Boom. Shifting boundaries. Hold on, shifting boundaries and conflicting perspectives. Here we go. Let me get to the subchapter. Is the subchapter right here. Hold on. Let me get to the subchapter. I'm gonna get right to it. Discussion. Let's see. Here you go. Individual conceptions of Kemet as Egypt. All right, let me get right here to the part that's highlighted. Here you go. All right. Right here. All right. Remember this Parkinson's 2012. Remember that. That's gonna be y'all. That'll be y'all your little reference point. Yeah, it could be your reference point. So you know I ain't tripping. Somebody tripping. Well, I love this, boy. That eye in the sky don't lie. Ooh, wee. All right. Parkins, 2012. I know y'all see it. Make sure I make it bigger so y'all can see Parkins. Make sure we ain't tripping over here. Here you go. Oh, shoot. Yep, y'all probably can't see that, can they, y'all? You can see it, can't you? Parkins, 2012. All right, now let's play it. So this guy is making a statement talking about that this lady is talking about the definition of a change. Here we go.
She says slightly later, during the wars of reunification at the end of the second intermediate period, more evidence can be found which challenges the standard demarcation of Kemet. What is the standard demarcation of Kemet? It's only this black now silk. Let's keep going.
So what? You don't know what the word demarcation is. That's the funny part about it. Look.
It's trying to say we need to look at the definition of Kemet as the black land because it don't work when you look at primary sources. This is our overarching argument. Now look, I'm just quoted y'all this part, right? But let's read the line right after it that contradicts and shows what her stance is. She says, slightly later, during the wars of reunification at the end of the second intermediate period, more evidence can be found which challenges the standard demarcation of Kemet. What is the standard demarcation of Kemet? It's y'all think it's only this black now silk. Let's keep going. In his tomb autobiography, a soldier called Amos, son of Abana, records his deeds during the siege of Avaris under the Theban king Amos. After the defeat of Avaris, the soldier describes that there was soon another skirmish to the south of Avaris, this time in Kemet. Hold on, so is Avaris not in the Delta? Does Avaris not have fertile Nile silt?
Yes, it does.
Listen to what you just did it yourself. Again, now listen to what she says.
I can tell you what to say when you read it.
Listen to what she says. Again, a marked contrast is made between the town of Avaris, located in the eastern delta, and Kemet. This is an important distinction, since if the most accurate translation of Kemet is literally the black land, and the term actually refers to fertile agricultural land, then the delta and the city of Avaris should still be included.
Absolutely. Keep reading.
You see, y'all?
Smash, keep reading.
He
won't read it.
Smash, keep reading.
He won't read it. He won't read it.
We do not even continue to read.
He won't read it.
With all to say, I read the whole thing.
He won't read it.
You can keep reading.
He won't read it.
Go right ahead. You got the book. You got the book. So
took it all.
That's the proof that she was writing that article to show that Kemet, black land, ain't just the Nile silk.
Okay, so can I explain that, please? Because I've read the whole chapter.
The Hain ain't understood none of that, yo. Switched up in the middle. See how he faked y'all out, yo?
You see at the end, he said at the end he said exactly what it was.
Yeah, you see how he did that, yo? That's what they be doing, yo. He got caught up. Look, he got caught up. Let me show you how he got caught up. He got caught up. Bait and switch. We call him bait and switch, man. Bait and switch. All right, bait and switch. Look, we come right here. And I'm going to show you how. Watch this. He's going to tell you.
The reality, I'm about to explain how. So listen.
I don't hate the bar. Any other population on Earth. That's my line.
Trying to say we need to look at the definition of Kemet as the black land because it don't work when you look at primary sources. This is our overarching argument. Now look, I'm just quoted y'all this part, right? But let's read the line right after it that contradicts and shows what her stance is. She says, slightly later, during the wars of reunification at the end of the second intermediate period, more evidence can be found which challenges the standard demarcation of Kemet.
Right. That's all that she's talking about. They're changing the standard demarcation. That's what they talking about. That's what it was. Right here. Look, hold on. Demarcation. He doesn't know what that actually means. Look, full definition. Demarcation. The action of fixing the boundary or limits of something. The demarcation of the maritime border. That, like I said, like ChatGPT said, like the daggone chapter's talking about, it ain't got nothing to do with changing the goddamn meaning of the name Kemet. But yet this dude hollered to the top of his lungs. And then when he realized that he was flamming and dead wrong in the middle of nowhere, then he tried to slide back over, but we got him. You know why we got him? Because that eye in the damn sky just don't lie. That's why we got him. They talk too much. They run their mouth. They talk shit. They make fake rock songs from the 1970s. He do all this, but can't get it right. My, oh, my. That's what my mother used to say. My, oh, my. My, oh, my. Right back to this again. Demarcation. He can't comprehend, but yet he the teacher. He the teacher, boy.
This part, right? But let's read the line right.
She wrote both parts. And in both parts, she's telling you what it is. In all these cases, in all the damn cases, prior to that, all ALL, look, in all these cases, the use of the phrase Kemet, look, hold on, I can't, that shit's small as shit. Conjugated according to the context, right? Signifies, look, the act of entering the land of Egypt, which is considered distinct from the desert region. You know, we call it Deseret. Immediately surrounding it. Alternatively, in all of these cases, Kemet may simply be referring to the literal, where I'm at, daggone mosquito. Boy, hold on. In all these cases, the Kemet simply may be referring to literally the black alluvial soil of the floodplain, meaning that the Wadi Nutrum and the Eastern Desert mining sites were not in Kemet, and necessitating a change in its definition. See, he's seen that in his definitions as standard translations from the collective whole of Egypt to the Nile floodplain. Hey, Sosa, that's what he messed it up, man. He didn't realize what they were saying. He thought they were saying it was changing the definition of the word Kemet itself, but it wasn't, yo. It was talking about
that was the case. She would have said that
right
during the interview. She made you know what I'm saying? She made a point during the interview with you and Garfield. So why would she say that in a Garfield interview and then write something different, totally different to work? It wouldn't make sense.
But the sentence right here, look, you got to understand it. It says he see the word standard translation, right? Necessitating a change in this definition. He's seen that word definition. Got him, right? And standard translation from what though? From the collective whole of Egypt. That's what they was changing, y'all. Yeah. To the Nile floodplain. See? Boy, I tell you, this dude here.
Right after it, that contradiction shows what her stance is. She says slightly later, during the wars of reunification at the end of the second intermediate period, more evidence can be found which challenges the standard demarcation of Kemet. What is the standard demarcation of Kemet? It's dark and it's only this black now silk. Let's keep going.
Did you see that, yo? You hear what he just said it, man? You hear him say that? What's the standard demarcation? The only black silk. What in the hell are you talking about, bro? The standard demarcation was people calling all of Egypt fucking Kemet. That was the standard way of doing it. This whole book is dealing with challenging the standards, y'all. She said in the book. Yeah, if you look at the book, look, if you go to the cover of the book, look. The whole book is challenging the standard. Look, I ain't lying. Making this up. Look. Look. Hold on. Ancient Egypt. Watch this. Look.
Yeah, which also goes to show that before then, right? You know what I'm saying? They wasn't saying that Kemet only meant. They were using Kemet as a representation of all of Egypt.
Right. Look,
ancient Egypt. Black people arguing. You know what I'm saying?
Look, challenging the assumptions and exploring approaches. That's what the whole book is about, challenging the assumptions. You know, the standard understanding where they this the whole book is based off of that, y'all. I can't make that man understand that, yo. Maybe y'all can. Somebody need to pull his coattail.
You know what it is?
What you think it is?
Emotional attachment and emotional investment. So, you know, once you put so much time and energy in something, even if you're getting diminishing returns, it's hard to stop doing it. You know, people have an old car and they paid $5,000 for the car, but they got $12,000 in repairs. They got a house that's a money pit. They should have walked away from the mortgage a long time ago. You know, they invest emotionally in a person over and over and over. It should have left that person a long time ago. And so I think these people have put so much time and energy and literally years of their life into something. And with new data coming out, when they seeing what they spent, their life's work on is wrong, they don't want to pivot. They can't pivot. Too much is riding on it. They got fans. They got people that believe them. They got, money. They're getting paid, and they just won't do it. Emotional attachment.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, you hit it right on the nose.
I got people going through that right now. The car right now, like, bro, sell it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep dumping money into it, bro. Let it go. No, but I don't spend. It doesn't matter, bro. Cut your losses, bro. You know what I mean? But
keep spending, keep doing and holding.
Yeah, keep doing money on that money.
Yeah, you got somebody say Smash doesn't think he did back here though.
In his tomb autobiography, a soldier called Amos, son of Abana, records his deeds during the siege of Avaris under the Theban king Amos. After the defeat of Avaris, the soldier describes that there was soon another skirmish to the south of Avaris, this time in Kemet. Hold on, so is Avaris not in the Delta? Does Avaris not have fertile Nile silk?
Yes, it does.
Listen to what you just did it yourself. Again, now listen to what she says.
I can tell you what to say for you read.
Listen to what she says. Again, a marked contrast is made between the town of Avaris, located in the eastern delta, and Kemet. This is an important distinction, since if the most accurate translation of Kemet is literally the black land, and the term actually refers to fertile agricultural land, then the delta and the city of Avaris should still be included.
Absolutely. Keep reading.
You see, y'all?
Smash, keep reading.
Smash,
keep reading. Smash, keep reading. Smash.
You to keep reading when you did not even continue to read.
I did. I can tell you what all to say. I read the whole thing. Smash, keep reading. Smash. I did.
You can keep reading. You can go right ahead. You got the book.
Smash.
You got the book.
So took it all.
That just proved that she was writing that article to show that Kemet, the black land, ain't just a Nile silk.
Okay, so can I explain?
What? The Kemet, the black land, ain't just a Nile silk. He messed that up. She just said the most accurate translation is Is it me, Sosa? Yo, seriously, yo, come on, yo. Somebody help me out here, yo.
Nah, he's fighting hard, though. He's fighting hard.
Come on, yo. Stop it, yo. All right, okay.
Explain that, please, because I've read the whole chapter. Can I explain that?
Sanetta.
Hold on, say cool. Hold on, say cool.
Ang has come to
so cool.
the
Say
show.
cool. Say cool.
No, wait,
say
let
cool.
me speak quickly.
I want to finish the source, brother.
Show, and you can comment.
Can
you
I
don't
finish?
like people.
Hey, Sanetta, can I finish the source you just read? Yes or no?
I just want to make a comment.
Go ahead, make your comment. Let me finish the source that he just tried to scam us with. Y'all wild for that.
Yeah. You came here tonight.
So say cool, jump in. So, by the time I get back to that, ain't nobody gonna care, yo.
I pushed it out. Yeah. Well, what you talking about, man? Why are you still on that?
I said, yo, you go. Hold on, man. Look, man, this shit is funny, yo. It's crazy, yo. Hold on, man. Say cool, just coming out of nowhere, yo. You trying to take our show? I ain't trying to take y'all talking shit about me.
Continue to say. Now you are saying the people in the Nile Valley. Well,
brother,
and you can comment.
Can
you
I
don't
finish?
like people.
Hey, Sanetta, can I finish the source you just read? Yes or no?
I just want to make a comment.
Go ahead, make your comment. Let me finish the source that he just tried to scam us with.
Because,
y'all wild for that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
When you came here tonight to just raise all these questions on the word Kemet, and we were in this show discussing most of the things that Professor Cooney debunked in front of you guys.
Oh man, he tried to say Professor Cooney agreed with them. Ain't that crazy, yo?
Yeah.
Let's see, Professor
1976.
All
right, so that's our copyright disclaimer. We are teaching fair use, and that's where we stand. Brother Jabari, what you got?
Look, listen to this.
You
got it? Can you put it up, son?
That's when they say the experts agree with them.
It's there as a video.
Egyptian people are so beautiful because heterogeneity. Why Egyptian people are so beautiful because heterogeneity is shown to make a more symmetrical face, but it's just a lot of mixture. And then one could ask the question: did the ancient Egyptian phenotype of skin color, which seems to be something people are very interested in, change through time? And the answer would, of course, be yes, because Egypt is occupied so many times after the Bronze Age by different types of people, starting with the Bronze Age collapse, and you get all these sea peoples coming in from across the Mediterranean, northern Mediterranean, Greek mainland, places like that. You're going to make Egyptian lighter, at least in the north, but probably in the south too. And then you're going to get an invasion from, or an occupation from Ptolemaic peoples in the 3rd and 4th centuries. That is going to make BC, make Egyptian lighter in a sense. And then you're going to get the Arab invasion, and you're going to have that occupation from West Asia. You're just going to bring in another admixture. You're not like changing the population, but you are creating a different dynamic mixture within the population.
They said you ain't changed the population. They ain't understand that.
Yeah, that's paramount, right? She said you're not changing the population. Like, how did they get past that part of the conversation?
How do you just throw that out the way?
You're not changing the population. You're only changing the admixture. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me explain this to y'all. Listen, if African Americans, let's just say African Americans, for some wild reason, for 500 years, only mixed with the Mexican population. Ain't mixed with no European, have it be. Then over time, we would still be African Americans, but we would have a different admixture, y'all. Do y'all get that? See what I'm saying?
Right. That's all it's saying. That's all it's saying.
Right.
We the same people.
Right, same people. We just got different admixture. They will never get that. Watch this. Look, listen.
And how you track that? I mean, good luck with genetic tests. But that was a lot. That was a lot. So
I want you to hear.
Are you saying that the phenotype and the ethnicity would be the same? That's what you do with that Jabari move.
Watch the boy. Look.
That is what I have said.
What?
You heard me say it.
What? You ain't never said that.
Does that make me an expert?
Good point. But
yeah, that was a good point. When have you ever heard Jabari just argued against that later on in the video, y'all?
Yeah, he never said that. His whole point was them different people.
They different people. That's his whole point. That lady say now they not different people. There's a different admixture.
That's why those who wanted to debate him on that. That's why he running from that debate.
Yeah, he running from that debate.
Can I chime in on that too?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, of course. Yo.
You know, I say this time and time again, and I always use my own group when I'm arguing with us. They say, you know, those are not the same people because they look different. Like you said, if we was mixing with Mexicans for 300 years, 400 years, or even 1,000 years, if we are still the same people, we still got the same culture, we're still doing our hip hop music and jazz and stuff. For somebody, an outsider, to look at me and be like, oh, you're not related to those people, the slaves that built America. If they were to say that to my descendants, even 1,000 years from now, like, no, those are fighting words. Like, direct lineal descent. You can dig up people from a slave graveyard and connect them with my descendants 1,000 years later. Yeah, of course, we don't look the same, but that doesn't mean I'm not related to them. And, you know, the whole questioning the native people's identity is like a bad route to go down. It doesn't make any sense. And then even the whole argument, if they was on the back of the bus in America, even if we really dig into that, they wouldn't have to sit at the back of the bus. And you know how we know that? Because at that time, during segregation, it was based on lineage. And other people came here and were as dark as us, coming from the Caribbean or Africa, and they had special IDs that allowed them to navigate in places where we couldn't go. They could go to restaurants, they could go to schools. They had, when the African diplomats came over, they had special ID to say, we from Africa, we're not those American Negroes that y'all discriminating against. So the whole idea that they could just come over here and they'll be in the back of the bus, even that is not true.
Yeah.
If we really wanted to look at that, that's not true.
That's not true.
It's so much stuff that people say is not true.
Yeah, it's not true, man. Yeah, they just playing around. Jabari is crazy. He said you didn't say what that lady said. Y'all missed the whole. This crazy. Look,
which you should have did was cut your pieces out too. What you saying that?
Oh, I did.
Oh,
come on now.
Lie. Y'all know he ain't gonna never show that though. He's lying.
Sure.
He didn't cut no piece out with him saying that because he never ever said that because he disagrees with that statement she made.
Right.
He just don't understand it.
Here is now. Listen, I say it all the time, so I did not cut every piece out. But take a look. I'll show you me responding to the modern Egyptian, and even you challenging me a little bit, going, Brother Jabari, why are you not saying this to him? Listen to listen to my response to Nader. Take a listen.
Look, this ain't gonna be nothing like.
Now, this is before Karakuni. I had this conversation before this Sunday, right? Listen. You got it, Nader? Go ahead. Ancient Africa. I will. Is it stopping for a reason?
Yeah, I pulled it all the way back.
About ancient Africa. I will clearly say to you that some groups on the continent have an admixture of some people from outside of Africa and some people within Africa. So what I would love for you to do, for us to have a fuller conversation, is I would love to see your DNA analysis. Have you done one?
No, I haven't. I don't need to prove it to anybody.
Okay. No, I'm not. Listen.
My culture goes back thousands of years. Listen. I don't need to prove it to anybody, including myself.
Okay. But when you speak like that, it sounds like fanaticism, because the reality is, more data. Nader, you have to stop.
Why?
I listened to you. I did not interrupt you.
Okay, but you're asking me a question.
And you answered the question.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you answered the question. You just don't get to talk forever. So what I'm saying to you is, in a minute, I'm going to ask you to leave.
Okay, sir, go ahead.
So, as we have this dialogue, we're all trying to reach back 3,000 to 5,000 years. And the knowledge that we have about ourselves may not be well-based, because the detail that we're looking for is so aged. And so in order for us to have a fuller conversation, I would love for you to be able to give us some analysis of what you are saying. If you're making a comment, this is in this environment, when you make a comment, you have to back it with something. So you can't just say, I don't need to prove it to anyone, because then you're in the wrong conversation. Then you would need to go to the neighborhood bar and have that kind of conversation. But in a scholarly environment, if you are going,
okay, he did not say what that lady what Carl said. We got that. All right, that ain't, get out of here, yo. So this is the clip you supposed to be playing to prove that he said what the lady said.
Black as a positive thing. The Egyptians were black. Not maybe all of them according to our definition, but certainly most of them. And if you go to modern day Egypt today and you go to a place like Luxor down in the south, you'll be like, these people are black in our definition, our American definition of what black is, Jamaican definition of what black.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Why don't you finish playing what the lady said? Woo! Come on, Almana. Why she gotta keep saying Almana definition, yo? Why y'all think she gotta keep saying that, yo? Yeah, let me give them that all.
Come on, man.
You gotta play that again. Let's just play it again.
Egypt. Now, don't misunderstand me. I am not saying that the ancient Egyptians were not black as we Americans perceive it. They were. The way we define black with mixed race one drop rule, the way we define black as a positive thing.
I'm messing with Curry. Curry funny, yo. She ain't want to fit nobody, yo.
You see how we define it though with mixed race, one drop rule. See, everybody black.
Everybody is black, and this is how stupid this is. The way we define it, people that's physically white can be black.
Yeah, or genetically, or have more European genetics can be black.
Right.
You know?
People who are black escaped slavery and passed as white, but they were black, and that's how we use the word.
All right, listen, man.
But she threw them they bone.
Hey, yo, that shit crazy. All right, hold on. We really now, can y'all remember how Smash got that all wrong with acting like the Kemet? Hold on. Look, here you go. Look. Whew. Okay, if y'all can just remember. All right, let's see. What's this one? Hold on. All right, I think this is the one. That's the comb. Hold on. No. Is it this one? Let me see. Hold on.
I'm not sure if you're aware of the kind of the corn mummies of Osama.
I don't want the comb mummy. Hold on.
Ancient texts use the word Hema or Kemet. Mm-hmm. I am not sure what they're when.
All right, here we go. Watch how honest this expert is. Unnamed expert.
Ancient texts use the word Hema or Kemet. Mm-hmm. I am not sure what they're actually talking about. It's very easy to say, oh yeah, they're talking about Egypt, but I'm not sure they're talking about all of Egypt.
Don't hear that?
Like for example, so basically what this is to say is that
and he right in pocket with what everything we saying.
Wait, yo, you just arguing me down on something at the show about that, yo. You don't agree with none of that. You don't agree about the black. You don't agree with that. We wouldn't even be having this argument. You agree with Diop. Diop said mean to black people, yo. Kara, in that book, talks about how the moving, changing borders of Kim and how Kim possibly could have just meant the areas as opposed to the Deseret. She talks about all that. How? Look.
He came out the gate and said it as if he predicted, because you know what? I put up the text and I pulled it down. And so he's sharp. He already knew what text that was and knew where I was going. And he jumped me and said, bro, I don't even think Kemet is all of Egypt. Did y'all just hear that? Golly. How many times we say that? Kemet wasn't the whole Egypt until later periods.
So if Kemet ain't all of Egypt, then you saying that, what are you saying? Because they think it mean the black people, right? And definitely they fight against it being the black soil. Am I correct in that though? I want to get some clarity for everybody listening. If you're arguing that Kemet don't mean the black soil or the black land, if you're arguing it means the black collective and the black people, right? Then you're saying that just a part of it mean the black people. Then, if that's what you're saying, do I got that right, Sosa? Or am I tripping?
No, that's right.
Right. How y'all let that man confuse y'all like that, yo? You can't think it mean the black land or only the portions that have black. So you can't think it mean that, bro. There's no way. That mean you'd have lost the conversation. That mean you've been a babbling idiot for the last 4 years, if that's the point. You can't mean that. So yeah, you do think it mean the black land, the black soil? In only certain parts with the black soil is that? And no, it's not applied to the whole Kemet? Oh, what tangle where we weave when we practice to deceive. Which one is it? See what I'm saying? Flammery. See what I mean?
Right, because the argument would be that if Kemet only refers to a particular geographical area, then the place name is based on geography.
Thank you.
Not people.
Thank you. What are we saying here?
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole premise of it.
Oh, the black people just stick to the river.
Right.
Black people don't get away from the river because you get outside the river, they're gonna get you. Which one is it? See what I'm
Chocolate
saying?
City. Chocolate City.
Chocolate City.
Crazy art.
See what I'm saying, yo? I'm trying to tell you, yo. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just saying. What you want me to say?
Man, now we got our confirmations. They is over there feeling crunchy. Let's listen. So if I could share some things.
Yeah, please go on ahead. While you're navigating the complex Zoom window, I will also say that another thing to consider is that, like me personally, I am not sure when ancient texts use the word Hema or Kemet. I am not sure what they're actually talking about. It's very easy to say, oh yeah, they're talking about Egypt, but I'm not sure they're talking about all of Egypt. Like for example, like so basically what this is to say is that a lot of times when we say Egypt, we think, oh, the ancient understanding of Egypt must be equivalent with the modern understanding of Egypt. And we know that that's simply not the case, and we
I can't keep listening.
It's like it seems like he's talking to dude, but he's not talking to dude at the time that the video's playing.
Yeah,
he interjected, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of the conversation.
Yeah, he played too much, man. That is way too much. That's way too much. Way too much. So that's my point. He played way too much. Way too much. Now, where's Kara at? Let me see what Kara has to say. Hold on. Now, this is my video with her. Let's see what she has to say.
As a divine figure was associated with fecundity, new life, this black earth of Egypt. So the Egyptians called their land where the Nile Valley flooded black, but they didn't call themselves black. And then one more thing, when people
hold on. That's important.
Which part?
Well, you said that they call their land black, not themselves. Say that again, please, for the people in the back.
Okay, so the Egyptians called their land black. They called it Kemet, but they didn't. They did not call themselves black, and there is a reason. And the reason is it's only part of Egypt. One reason I don't use the term Kemetology, for instance, because it's a reasonable thing. You're like, but it's Kemet, so I don't get it. If you're doing Kemetology, you're only studying the people who live along the Nile Valley. You're not studying you're not studying the peoples in the desert. You're not studying the people in Nubia. You're not studying as.
Yeah, Smash can't agree with none of this because he's arguing. How do we know what he's arguing? Because he got the slides with his premise. Here's his premise. My real premise. His real premise is the majority of the ancient Egyptians were black people from the south. The ancient Egyptians called themselves black. The word Kemet or Kemet can mean a group of black people, a black collective. So he, like he said, don't got nothing to do with no damn soil.
You know what else is bogus? Your premise, you saying it came from the south. That's so vague. That could mean anything. The south of what? The south of Upper Egypt? The south of Southern Egypt? South Africa? I mean, to base your premise off something so vague, oh, they came from the south. You know, as far as archaeology, you talk about in Southern Egypt, which is you know, the standard thing that everybody that goes without saying that they came from Southern Egypt. So, you know, the way they throw this stuff out there, they put it out there because certain people are going to think a certain thing, and then other people are going to think another thing, and then he can just sit back and cover all the bases and not have to correct anybody. And that way you get the most followers. But it's unserious, it's vague. You know, if you're making your premise and your thesis, it should be specific. They came from this place during this time period between the borders of A and B, not, oh, they came from the south. It's weak.
There's no way to quantify the majority of ancients were black people. Like, first of all, define what you mean by black, and then how do you get the numbers? What is the percentage you're talking about? 70-30? Like, and how do you come up with 70-30?
And then they'll make a whole
black or what's not black. It's crazy.
They'll make a whole presentation, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and not have one measurement from one skull?
I know.
Well, what's the point? You saying they looked a certain way? You gave us 3 hours, but you not one measurement from one skeleton, not one shard of pottery, not one ancient stone tool, nothing. It's just filler.
They play too much, yo. And they do it at levels just bananas. Let me see.
And my brother here is doing some of his best friends. The whole thing about who were the ancient Egyptians? Were they black? Should we call them black like we call black today? As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me take a step back. I'm gonna allow my brother to answer first.
Now, first, let's pause. Did you hear Garfield framing the question?
Yeah.
Wow.
Were they black?
Yeah, we frame it.
And were they black according to our definition today? That's what we're arguing about. They've tried to muddy this up. They've tried to make it sound like we're talking about all kinds of other things. The argument is whether the ancient Kemetic people were black. And are we using today's definition? That's the argument. Now listen to Ankh. Ankh's gonna go on for a while, but he's not gonna disagree with Garfield's question. So right now, Garfield has to make a decision. Ankh has to make a decision. Does he throw Garfield under the bus? Does he throw Chief X under the bus?
What's your point?
Because they're very clear about what they're asking. Let's listen to
Well, hold on, I want to say this for you, play it. I'm saying that the ancient Egyptians are not black people. They are indigenous Africans with their own names and their own agency to name themselves. That's what I'm saying. And I've said that from the beginning. So I don't know what you're talking about right now. You don't me. I know what I'm saying.
So let me ask you very clearly.
Yeah, ask me.
Let me ask you very clearly. Because you're saying they're not black people.
Why not, though, Jabari? That might help.
So what I'm asking you, I want you to crystallize your argument for the audience and for me.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what I'm asking is, are you saying that if we took someone from ancient Kemet and brought them here today and looked at them, would we say that person is black, or would we say that person is not black?
I'm saying when I go to Ethiopian restaurants and I'm asking you a question, right? I do not put the term black on them because that's an African American thing. I ask them, what are you? They'll say I'm Ethiopian or Eritrean. That's what they tell me when I sit amongst my friends that are Eritrean and Ethiopian.
Are you saying
only Americans say they're black? That's a racialized term, Jabari. You're smart enough to.
Are you saying that the Ethiopians don't call themselves black?
I'm saying that. I'm saying right, they don't.
They don't call themselves Ethiopian either. That's Greek.
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever heard Ethiopian? Wait a minute. Wait. Have you heard the Ethiopian national anthem?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Do you want to retract your statement before I kill you with this?
I'm saying.
Wait. Don't stutter. Do you retract your statement?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No, I do not.
So you are going to live. You're going to walk up that hill and die on it. You're saying. Wait a minute. You're saying that the Ethiopians don't call themselves black. Now, do I have to show you the pictures of me taking?
Can I make this point? I'm saying that outside of the influence of colonialism, the Ethiopians did not call themselves black.
Look at how he's now changing the goalpost.
The argument is semantics.
Wow. Conversation has always been about ancient Egypt and ancient times. It never was about
wait. You just said that the Ethiopians don't call themselves black.
Outside of the influence of colonialism.
Now, what do you mean outside of the influence of it? You didn't say that before. Now you're saying that.
I've always said that. You just don't watch my channel like I don't watch.
That's brother. You just said the Ethiopians don't call themselves black.
I don't respect you. But you know that's been my thought.
I don't care what you respect, my dude.
I know you don't.
Even the very word Ethiopian signifies is post-colonial. So what are you saying?
Make me turn up in here, bro.
You can turn up, nigga.
Whoa.
Turn up with you.
No. Come on, y'all. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Zoom know the conversation. We've had the conversation.
Let's have a very clear.
No, I'm saying, you know, I've always said what I've said to you. Right?
You ain't never told me you don't respect me online, though.
I didn't say that. I said I don't respect the fact that you won't tell Jabari that me and you've had this conversation, and that's my position, dog. And I said, for you not standing up for that, I don't respect that.
Let's not even go into that. I want to hold him where.
Yeah, see how niggas is, y'all. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, it's all foolery at the end of the day, man. The smash changing back and forth. This is what it is. No, it's not the black land. Now it ain't the black, it's the black people. And then when you get crunched up by expert, well, you know, we know it means different. So what? What the hell do y'all know what he's talking about? No, he's all over the place. He's switchy. He fakey. He pump face all above. Yeah,
let me show this. Right.
All right, go ahead. Put it up.
Right.
All right,
okay. Can you see it?
Yeah. There you go.
See that white boy right there play for the Knicks?
Mm-hmm.
That's Isaiah Hartenstein.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The dude on the left, that's his daddy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now we don't call him black, but if we was to go back to the Jim Crow South, right,
Mm-hmm.
in Jim Crow days, this would be a black man, Isaiah Hartenstein, right? This is how crazy our understanding of blackness is. Now, this is Drake. His mama white, right? Right? And we got no problem calling him black, right? Because of look, but both, according to the Jim Crow South one drop rule, both him and Isaiah Hartenstein are black people. So I'm saying that's how ridiculous to do that is. That, you know what I'm saying? So to take that as a win. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's the worst thing ever.
Crazy.
Yeah,
and you know, Isaiah Hartenstein, he said, "Yo, you know, they always get upset when they found that I'm black."
What?
He considered himself black.
Oh man,
you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And how can we say he ain't black if Drake black? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on, yo, we gotta all get.
If Mariah Carey black,
we gotta all get together.
It don't make no sense, bro.
No, we pick and choose. That's what it is. We pick and choose.
Yeah, we ain't got no direction.
Nigga. No direction. We don't even care, yo.
My argument is we need to remove the term black from scientific discussions. If we want to have a scientific discussion about the evolutionary forces that created dark skin and the genetic variants of that, then let's have that. But black, you know, it changes based on cultural conditioning and where you are. You know, I have a friend who's half Haitian, and you know, you would look at him and he looks a lot more stereotypically West African than myself. I'm 88, 89% sub-Saharan African. When he was down in Brazil, he's not considered black because black is, you know, they have all these categories. So he's black here, but he's not black there, even though when I look at him, I'm like, oh, you blacker than me. But he's not black to them. And when you go to Africa, it's a whole different ball game, especially in North Africa, because as Kara said, they don't view the term black as something positive the way we do. They don't have I'm black and I'm proud. They don't even want to be African, let alone being black.
Right, correct.
You know, they
just want to be Egyptian.
Layers of issues.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to
same thing with the Dominicans.
Black. Same thing with the Dominicans. But yeah, we need to take that out of scientific discussions.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I totally agree. They're trying to get it because it's definitely not scientific. It's confusion. You know what I mean? And you know, they do it on purpose. They make it seem like there was a time where the Egyptians was all black. How are you defining that? Like when? Like what the hell is like? There's a perfect African, and the African was upright and perfect, and then in comes the white man.
And the science is beating their ass because you got, you know, ancient North African DNA that's older than, you know, the old kingdom, and it's already light-skinned people in North Africa. So it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
The problem is that they don't use science.
Egyptian, it depends on which one you grabbed.
Yeah, the problem is that like Jabari and them though, they don't use science with the understanding and the archaeology.
That's why they need to be quiet.
Use Metal Netta and turns black and Kim, and that's how they make the argument. They don't try to.
But as adults, right? If we really interested in this, we should be past that part because this is a whole bunch of more complicated and more interesting things. Some of which have to do with us. You can learn when you're looking at African archaeology, and to be so stuck up on that one part. Like, no, just think. And if you go there and you see some people, oh, they black. Okay, they are. Now move on with your life and study some other stuff.
Yeah, we'll never get to that point. I mean, I think you give them some type of empowerment or something. You know, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know. Because I'm always say the same thing. What do you gain?
Yeah, what's the end goal?
If they're not black, what did you lose according to your mind? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it.
Oh, they gonna cry. Them Abusir mummies kicking that ass. Them leaks is kicking that ass. All the new science, the stuff that's coming out that they don't really know how to interpret. If you was familiar, you could interpret that stuff and be comfortable with seeing it. But they're not even comfortable with the idea that Africans can be mixed. So
right. Or there's variations. You can have dark skin and long hair, like you might consider European. Or you can be dark skin and have an alkaline nose. They don't have to be Mike Tyson. They don't have to have afros. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't got there yet, bro. They ain't got there yet.
They should be there. Should be there.
Yeah, but they ain't there yet.
Yeah, I would hope that we would get there, man. But boy, it's an uphill battle for them, not for us. You know what I mean? Like it's just you got to be. First of all, you got to have some level of reading comprehension.
Yeah.
Seriously. You know what I'm saying? And whether you mispronounce a word or not, you can put a word in different things and get the pronunciation right. If you got dictionaries and know how to look up words, you can figure out what it means. You know what I'm saying? If your comprehension is there, if you're familiar with terms and terminology, right? You can pretty much get a clear picture. When you're doing the shit that they doing and can't read sentences and don't know what demarcation mean, and then once you realize you was crazy as hell by the time you get to the end of the 30-minute fight we just had, then all of a sudden you oh yeah, she's talking about they changing the place where Kemet is. Okay, but obviously not, because you think it mean black people.
Yeah.
And now you saying they changing where the black people live at on the now? It makes no sense. So you're actually agreeing that it mean black people. I mean the black
geography.
land.
Yeah,
geography.
Yeah.
How people never caught that, yo? You know what I'm saying, Sosa? How did they never caught that?
People don't want to know. You remember the movie They Live with Roddy Piper and the aliens?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Well, there's a scene where basically you got these black shades, and he's trying to get the sidekick to put on the shades to see the aliens. And the sidekick, something so simple as just he don't want to do it. So it's like a 10-minute fight scene where he finally whoop his ass, and then he finally put on the shades, and then he could see the aliens. And that's how it is with some people. Something as simple as opening up a document. I was watching one of their streams, and they was talking about Abusir and how they didn't use East Africans. And I'm like, oh, they did use them. And they like, oh, we don't see it. I'm like, okay, open up the document, go to this thing, go to page 10, and there it is. And they couldn't do it. And it's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And they steady saying, I'm like, just open it up, scroll down, click the link. They don't want to click the link. They don't want to read.
They're
intellectual immaturity.
They're too invested, though. Like we were talking about, they're too invested. They got too much riding on it.
And the worst thing is they don't respect the scientific dialogue.
Oh no.
That's the problem. You in arguments, you know, if again, I was arguing with people today and yesterday. If I say page 2, figure 2 says this, don't argue with me for days. Just open it up and see if I'm right. And if not, explain to me why I'm wrong. People don't do that nowadays. They just ignore the data. I'm not going to check to see if what you said is true. I'm just going to argue with you off the top of my head and tell you, you know, your eyes are lying and what you've seen in the document is not there. I don't have to check it. I'm just going to tell you you're wrong. That's how it is these days. I don't know.
Yeah, it's exactly because it's easier not to comprehend it. It would actually take some sitting down and some dictionaries and talking to people to really get that conversation, man.
Some stuff, some stuff, so other things it's pretty you know, it's
Cut
pretty
and
clear.
dry.
It's
Yeah,
pretty cut and dry.
but that's different. Like I said, you can't. The worst thing you can do is go into your research with a bias or an agenda.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna fail every time. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to start off unbiased. You're just doing research. You know what I'm saying? But when you already have an agenda, the research to prove that Kemet means black, they've already failed.
They already
because you're going to find everything. You're going to find that. So I'm saying you're going to find everything to prove what you're saying. Yeah. So you know what I mean.
And really, that's the wrong question, anyways. And then, if you really want to ask that question, it's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can look at, that you could ask an Egyptologist, that would better inform you of that answer. You could ask, where does this come from? Who created this pottery? The first farming and the first herding, where did that come from? In which groups? What the skulls look like? And what time? It's all types of stuff you can ask.
That's what I love about the comp.
The meat. I want to know the meat. I don't want to know the cherry on top with the what color they were. I can see that in the painting. I already know that.
Right. Like I want to know, where the farming came from, what they would borrow, what did they borrow, what they didn't borrow. You know what I'm saying? What spin did they put on different inventions? You know what I'm saying? That's really what I be into, man. Yeah. They stuck in that one little area and they've been there for about 3 years now, bro. They ain't went
3. They've been there for 30 years. You got access to an Egyptologist on your show, and you asking them kindergarten questions. That stuff I'm driving my blood pressure up watching them talk about the silliness when I got a whole list of real questions that I want to ask.
Right. And then, they thinking the same thing too. Man, I got so much good information. You know what I'm saying? There's so much I could teach y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like for the free, for the free 99 while I'm here. I got 1 hour. You feel me? You can get a college education, man.
Yeah, we can't even get past it. We can't. It's crazy, yo. Because
I got to bounce. I'll see you, brothers.
All right, brother.
On a different night. Good conversation.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate you, man. All right, man. Hit me up, yo. Hit that email. You got the email, right?
I sent it.
Put it in the back right here, because I'm gonna get you on here when I got one of these Egyptologists.
All right, I'll put my email in there.
Yeah, get to answer some questions, man. Sosa gonna be on the next interview with us. Make sure he'll pull up. People got some damn sense, yo.
Yeah, my thing, man. I love I love the agriculture. I love that shit.
Yeah. That's good. All right, I got it, bro. I'm gonna send you
You learn so much from agriculture and husbandry, man. You learn a lot just from that right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on, man. It's a lot to learn, man. It's a lot to understand, and don't nobody want to hear if it ain't the black. Yeah, I can't. I'm like, man, come on, man. Y'all gotta stop playing. Yeah, y'all can't be. Y'all playing too much, yo. Y'all playing far. I'm gonna send it to you from Amaral Squad Media, yo. I'm gonna do that. Send it to him. Yeah, I think we accomplish our goal. Make your mind up, smash. I'm saying.
Yeah, release that interview, man.
Oh shit! That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The 15, 20 minutes we got. Drop the internet. Drop the interview, family. You know what I'm saying?
I can't drop.
You don't gotta show his face. Just play the audio. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say what his name is. You don't gotta even. You can. You know what I'm saying? You can just blur the man's name. Just be a man speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, nigga. We gonna make sure you're on the next one though. We're gonna do it Friday. We want to drop it Friday, so I gotta go with him. I can't cross him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't cross him up. That was a good one though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I said. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure there's some stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what we heard. You know what I'm saying? You find some stuff he just left out like, I ain't gonna let this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let this come out like that.
Yeah, we didn't fly. I'm gonna see the whole thing. I seen the whole thing. Yeah. No, I'm gonna see the whole thing. You gonna look at it. It's good. It's a real good interview, man. We're gonna keep good interviews because we can do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, make sure y'all we ain't take no cash app break today. We ain't taking cash app break today. We good, man. I just want to make sure everybody, just get a general understanding of how they playing with us, right? With that wild behavior they got. And yeah, I'm gonna see you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just glad that the different Egyptologists following through, man. It's been a nice slow ride, man. It's been a cool little ride to see.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Hold on. Now, what's crazy is that now why we can't get no ASCAC. See what I'm saying?
Can't get no ASCAC, can we?
What's their excuse? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it, bro.
I don't know, yo. You can't get the ass khaki. Hold on.
Yeah, Reddy should have, Reddy should have 3-4 interviews with them, man. If they saying something different,
we went and got them. Remember? We went and got them.
Not old girl, the one that teach Wujawu how to metaneta. Raketi
Oh no, she ain't coming. I had an interview with her. I might can get in touch with her. I gotta look for her number, yo. She gonna say the same damn thing, yo. Trust me. Katie ain't going off the deep end with that.
Yeah, and also send me the the YouTube video so I can go back and rewatch that, man. I'm like, shit, that might be a show by itself.
Which one? What you want me to
see?
say?
The one with Wujawu and Smash them going at it. Wujawu Smash the Saw. I wonder if I can find that mug when they were going at it hard. Remember what I was saying?
Yeah, man, I was thinking Smash had a point, nigga.
I know. I got to go back and reassess that now.
Got me, boy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I ain't really understand like I do now. So I want to.
Yeah, now I got
go back and
I think what I acquiesced to, the faulty premise I acquiesced to, that there was some people that call themselves black, but in actuality, it could have been just referring to they was maybe dark skinned, right, as opposed to everybody else around them, or it was a way of separating themselves because their brother had the same name. You know what I'm saying? Like Thomas the Younger. You know what I mean?
Right.
Both of them got that, so they put the Younger. So it could have been that.
And that's what Asar was saying too. He read the other dude that was saying the same thing. He was like, you have to do more research that, you know what I mean, to show like how did he get. He said, is that a name that he was given at birth? Did he acquire that name later on? You know what I'm saying? Like all that matters. You know what I'm saying? So
let me see. I'm
gonna try to find it. I want to go back and look at the video again, man. You know, be up for a little while.
I got it. Hold on. I'm going right now. Hold on.
Sit down and check that video out. You know what I mean? Because they agreed. I remember they were arguing. I remember he agreed on the Kim. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then when I hear, and then Wujawu breaking down, like the minute we start talking about is it a place name, you know what I'm saying? So
he went. Let me see. Hold on.
I like to go back and something because they're right, get in their props.
All right, let's see. The Mother of Egypt lesson. A lesson for Chief Eggs.
Tamika said she hit the link and we do that. You hit the link. Tamika,
yeah, she said what?
So we're gonna do a review. She said movie night. She said, I'll hit the link if y'all do that. Okay.
Oh yeah. She mean hit the link. When we do it?
Mm-hmm.
When we review what?
And history said bring back riparian land.
Oh, that's funny. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's all they on Wuja channel, man.
They had that argument on Smash channel though.
Did they?
Yeah, it was Wujawu, Asar. Remember he kicked Asar off.
What?
Because they got the arguing so hot.
I missed that one. Really, yo?
Yeah, that's when they started to fall out. He booted Asar off the panel because Asar was getting hot, going back and forth with him. Wujawu was there. Shaka Kemet was there. You know what I mean? Shaka and Dogu, whatever his name is. I think Asar Khan might have been there too. But Asar was starting to get hot. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why he don't talk to Smash now. Because of that whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why he that's why he stopped trying to have a conversation with Smash. He's like, you know what? I'm not talking to you no more. They saw that conversation.
Yeah, because he won't. Yeah, Smash. Shit. I had Smash back on that shit too. I said, yo, you found 10 people.
I know. I think I did too.
Yeah, it was bad.
You know what I'm saying? We was at war though. We was at war at the time.
We was at war, yo. Damn. Then I realized he was trying to slide it all the way over. It's crazy. Yeah, shit. Hey, Tamika, if you hit the panel now, yo, I shut the show off and we can look at a piece of the interview. I'll do that.
All right.
I'll do that. If you don't want to look at it, I'll let you know what I'm saying? Caucasoid isn't about skin color, it's about skull shape. Yeah. Yeah. Sure was. Nah, get out of here, Mickey. Mickey, no, they did not. They did not overthrow. He did not overthrow Nah, they all find their way to make their own shit. You know what I mean, yo?
Tamika whole team. Tamika whole team.
Yeah, you home team with that.
Yeah, but I can't find a video because Smash and I made, because Smash went on the video onslaught since then. So he done probably made 300 videos since that conversation.
No, we can go back. We can figure out what was a year ago. I can get some people on it to get it for us.
Yeah, I got one here where he said 8 months where he got laughed my ass off at Shaka Doodle when he got caught lying. So I know it's around this time. Because him and Shaka, they was cool at that point. They was cool before they fell out. Him ready everybody. It was all cool.
Yeah, we got the fellow thing fell apart. Yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, we can put them youngins though. Them youngins like to rap. Let's see. Like it. Hey man, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Sosa going live tomorrow, ain't you? Sosa, you supposed to went live.
Yeah. I'm doing it. I want to see how folks feel about that good time, man. Like, what's too far? I want to know, man. Like,
it sounds like it's too far for me. Y'all crazy, y'all.
Yeah, it's like, okay, do we want them? It's like, how they feel like, man, are you laughing with me or are you laughing at me? It's one of them type situation, man. It's like,
act like I am. What did he say? Who was this? I don't disagree with y'all on the science term. But y'all know they tried to make us slaves in everything and act like our ancestors didn't play a part in nothing. Okay. No, I am not Egyptian. My ancestors are from West Africa, but they are like distant cousins. What do you think about that?
I know I guess. Yeah.
Distant cousin?
We're related. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely related. Yeah. Yeah, but we had civilizations, we had shit running coherent. I mean, yeah. That's a good study though. What were they doing in West Africa 3000 BCE?
Shit, 3000, that's about where they started. Well, they was farming.
Yeah, in West Africa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they was definitely early. Yeah, what, 6,000 years or something like that?
Yeah, I can for sure say 3. I don't know exactly how far back. Christopher Eric got a different timeline, but I know definitely 3. You know what I'm saying? I know definitely 3. For sure.
Yo,
sometimes they consider farming, the pre-farming, they consider that farming too. Like when they talk about how they farm, where it wasn't the traditional farming. Remember I talked about that?
Yeah, he talked about that in his book in Christopher Eric book, Agriculture. Let me see.
Shit, I think Christopher Eric might take the shit back 9,000 years.
Yeah, I think so.
But I think he also talk about like up in Sudan though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're talking about West Africa when they go back that far.
The Empire Kerma, the second millennium. Yeah, all this shit is interesting, yo. We don't get caught in the black shit. We get caught in the black shit, yo. I'm trying to figure out, I know I had Professor Wayne. Let me see what I said.
This might be it. Kemet and Meta Magic, because I see Wujawa thumbnail on the damn screen.
Oh, what do you got?
This Magic, Kemet and Meta Magic, Dr. Mario Beatty wasn't wrong from a year ago. And I see Wujar's on the show. Let me see.
Oh,
yeah. That's it, because I saw on the show. Yeah, that's it. It's 9 hours long. Yeah.
Fighting.
They came in halfway through.
Yeah. Man, he jumped up on it. Yeah, got him.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. What's the name? What's the title of it? Metal Nature Magic.
Kemet and Metal Nature Magic. Dr. Mario Beatty wasn't wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong. Oh, he wasn't wrong about. He was wrong about the black people. Oh, about the Kemet meaning black. Yeah, Mario Beatty said Kemet meant the what? The black people or the black man?
Along with me, because
Yeah, let me see. I pulled it up on this tab. Let me find it. Man.
Yeah, we fought that shit. We fight hard.
Yeah, that'd be a good little rewind. Let me see. Sorry, I pulled it up on the tab. Let me get into the damn.
Yeah, he got 9,500. It say the environments of agricultural invention. In the 10th millennium BCE, the last ice age came to an end. Africa again entered into the period of major climate shift. Once more, communities in many parts of the continent found their ways of subsistence challenged by the forces of nature. But this time, the direction of climate change was towards weather climate regimes. It's a regional increase nearly everywhere. And in one vast region of Sahara, uninhabited areas became habitable by human beings for the first time in many thousands of years. Rainforest vegetation began to expand again all across the Congo Basin and expand further inland from West African coast. The savanna belt north of the forest advanced northward into the former steppes country, while dry steppes vegetation itself commenced spreading northward into the southern Sahara. Okay, from the north side of the Sahara, the Mediterranean grasslands and the steppe spread at the same time southward into the desert. It was an era of warming climate as well as annual temperature range across the Africa becoming much like those encountered today, and as a result of glaciers of the high equatorial peaks such as Mount Kilimanjaro and Mount Ruwenzori. See, Scott, even as perception increased. He take all that to get there. And the Sahara.
This is right here, This is right here. Look. This is right here.
If you want to say that, look, hold on. Are you listening, bro? Or are you just trying to? What are you trying to do? If you want to say that the section, or you tell me what you're trying to do. You're saying what?
Okay, here's what I'm saying, and I'm only saying it one more time. Is that Mario Beatty in this portion? He says that the brother Reggie supplied a text, and then he puts the text on the screen, because I seen Reggie's text that he gave him. See, Reggie gave him this, okay, and he puts the text on the screen, which is what you see on the screen right now, and he incorrectly says that this text that he's showing is from the Pyramid of Pepi I. And all I was saying, it's a minor correction. All I said was, no, this text that he's showing is not from the Pyramid of Pepi I.
You're 100% wrong.
Of Neat.
Now let me get mine in. Which pyramid came first? Hold on. No. Which pyramid came first? Neat's or Pepi's?
Pepi's.
So Pepi. So this is from the Pyramid of Pepi I. This text. This text is from the Pyramid of Pepi I. You can't get around it. This is exactly what he said. You just trying to talk about the facsimile, which is a copy of it. They got a copy from Neat, but it's the same text.
What is he showing? So, wait. Let me ask you.
He's showing a facsimile. Look, I'm about to answer the question. You asked, what is he showing? You want to make that a longer question? What is he showing? I can answer that.
But let me get my question out. I'm saying, what What text is he showing on the screen?
The text from the Pyramid of Pepi, a copy, a facsimile of it from Nice Pyramid. What?
Okay, so now you see how you answer that.
Yeah,
But
because
what
that's
is he
where
actually
it's from.
showing? No, what is he showing? No, it's from
no,
Nice
so this
Pyramid.
is the deal. This is the deal. So this is where
No,
you're right.
It's from Nice
Can I
Pyramid.
tell you where you're right? This facsimile.
It's from Nice Pyramid.
That's what I said. This facsimile is a copy of, and this facsimile is a facsimile for Nice Pyramid. The text originated from Pepi's Pyramid. He's talking about the text, not the facsimile. So you are correct. But Scott, you even said it on your own video that all three of them got three different renditions.
I want to get where he,
where is the error?
I want to get a sock. He kick a sock. This is what him.
So, but I want you. So let me ask you this: if I get the book and take a picture of the page with it on,
let me get to it.
And it's just so you don't want to get to the part where you said they was talking about Kim R. So why are we going back to this?
This is it. Yeah.
Or you didn't say it was because I said it wasn't, and so I'm using this to say.
So you're.
It's my favorite part.
I never said it was a town determinative. I said it's a sapat.
I made that. You said it was a gnome. You said it was a gnome. I said it wasn't really used as a gnome in the Old Kingdom.
But a sapat,
that's a gnome. Yeah, exactly. Right? I said you said it was a gnome. That's a sapat. I said I was agreeing with you.
So do we agree that that's a sapat symbol?
But you're not why you keep trying to make another point and never addressing what I said? Where's the T?
No.
Show me it being called Kemet.
There is no T right there.
So how is it called Kemet in the ancient empire?
I never claimed that there's a T there.
You said it was a Kemet in the Old Kingdom all throughout your video. You just got through saying that.
Listen closely. We're talking about the same place. Okay, is this or is this not a Athribis? What later became
this is not this is not Athribis. There was no Athribis. This wasn't even Hoot Hori Ab. There was no old kingdom.
Answer my question.
No, the answer is no.
Okay, so hold up. So let me clarify.
We're looking at the ancient empire. You see this Pepi? Ask him Athribis. Say Athribis to Pepi. He wouldn't know what you're talking about. He wouldn't even know what you're talking about if you said
none of them would know the word.
No.
Athribis.
Athribis means Hoot Hori Ab. That wasn't built in the Old Kingdom.
It doesn't mean that. It's just a Greek way of saying it. But anyway, what I'm saying.
Listen,
hold up.
On the site, there's no temple structure on the site in the Old Kingdom.
But but I'm not making claim. Let me just say what I'm saying, because you're good at just like creating these claims that's never made. I never said there was a town determinative on there, the 049, none of that stuff. You're saying it's not. But nobody said it was. It's like you doing a ghost thing.
No, it's not. You just not following the argument, but you still got the floor. Go ahead. You got the floor.
Okay. All right. So my question is, for clarity, this particular place here, are we talking about what later became known as Athribi or Athribis?
And so, yes, we kind of would, but we have to be careful because we also know, and you, as you would contest to, it also was correct.
No, but I'm saying this one. Because remember,
this is how the Bitter Lakes is spelled. Am I wrong?
Okay, I know. No, I know.
Yeah, there you go.
Saying, no. Listen, they refer to it as the Bitter Lakes or wetlands and etc. So that's one way of rendering Kimware, right? But in this particular for the word Kimware, they translate that as Bitter Lakes. But this right here, Vernus Pascal, this entire book that you got on the screen is about Athribis. He's doing an analysis of Athribis.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% correct. And he's let you know in the text. He told you that. He's telling you the stuff I'm telling you. Like, and we're looking at the ancient. Just worry, I'm gonna give it right back. We're looking at the ancient empire right here. They say in the text this was only like a cult center or what have you, and what Hoot Hori Ab wasn't there yet, so it wasn't looked at like it wasn't. No, it wasn't a town, so to speak. So look, and I'm gonna turn the floor over. That's why out of about 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attestations, we find one that could have a sapoglyph on it, but no town and no T. You got the floor.
Okay, I never said it was a T, never said it was a town. All right. So now if you move in chronological order of what he's doing, he's showing you the renditions in the Old Kingdom, which is French for ancient empire. Then he goes to the Middle Kingdom. So go down. So at all times, he's talking about the same place. Okay. So he's showing you over time that he's talking about the same place and how this particular place was rendered in various different texts, various different attestations. All right.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the same place. So zoom back out again, and then
Just
you
real
can scroll
quick, while
down.
we're here, I just want to make a point. They're telling us that this determinative was used in the personal name Neb Kimway. And so if you go look at his part in the book where he's explaining this, he's talking about how there was no T. He doesn't agree with you about no.
I never claimed.
You said this book, all on your video, you said this book was about Kemet Eret. They don't mention that term once in this book.
Jumping. Yes, they do.
Well, give me the page.
Oh my gosh,
give me the page.
Man.
You got it and I got it. Give me
Hey, it sounds like us, right? It sounds like us.
Yeah.
I know, yo. I know, yo. Yeah, but see, Ruja don't know how to get right to it. I know how to get to it. I get out of here with all that. Come on, yo. Stop that, man. Yeah,
stop the turn on.
Actually, I saw on the screen. I'm trying to find out where they fall out. Or he done left.
I made that claim.
Now you interrupted me.
No, it was me who made that claim.
A locality known that later became known as Athribis, a locality.
Here in the same dictionary, see, Kemetiu is not Kemetiu has a root. The root of Kemetiu may be Kim or what have you. But what we said earlier is that the root KMT, and everybody can listen, not Kemetiu is not in this dictionary saying Athribis. So scroll up and show me where the root to Kemetiu is defined as Athribis. Just scroll up. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tripping. You ain't looking at the live version. Show me a KMT entry in here that says Athribis. A KMT is not one, isn't it?
Wait, because that's a ghost. Like nobody made that claim. Like stop making up ghost arguments.
No, I'm not making up a ghost argument. That's exactly what I said from the beginning. I said there's no K. Okay, I don't know what you thought you heard, but what I said was there's no KMT entry that means Athribis. So how could Kemetiu mean Athribis if there's no root word that means Athribis?
Listen, you're making a claim, fine. But you're making a claim as if you're countering a claim that I've made. I never said what you said.
No, you're right.
That's what I mean by ghost.
That's just knowledge. That's like missiles. I've been shooting the airplane. That's just too much information. This is what happened. Listen, let me say something. Why are you cutting me off in the middle of my thought? You think what you got to say is more important?
Smash don't let it get
you should listen as much as you want.
Smash don't let it get a word, and he can't. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, it'd be a better conversation if they ain't fight like that. He would, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo.
He got that rap battle going on, so who just can't get it, he can't get it in. You know what I'm saying?
Who just getting up, man, yo. He ain't not at all, yo. It's all good, man. We'll pick this up tomorrow. Let me see. Oh, Reggie.
Yeah, you know Reggie coming with the presentation.
Yeah, come on, Reggie, man.
Why? I see a smart avatar right there, but
yeah, did you get on?
I know Saw had jumped into the conversation. Is you on that one too? Yeah, you on that too. That's what you was there.
Let me see. Go ahead, play it.
Yeah,
I was on the side. Go ahead, play it. Let me see.
Question. It's gonna come up on that radar. It's gonna be a bleep, and them experts gonna come down on. You already got Jean-Claude and Boley in trouble. This shit got smashed all the way out. They ain't talk about. You think that'd be the first thing they talk about?
You know what? They tried attacking. Attacking Sandro about other work.
Yeah. Oh, get it, yo.
Because they know them words is right. Sandro, right? That shit's pseudo.
Yeah, Sandro.
So they must have thought they sell something to play that off, you know?
Yeah, because I don't even rock with Sandro. Got with GG.
Yeah, I rock with Sandro. I heard something. Huh? You say what?
Some of the stuff was a little off. Some of Sanders stuff be off.
What? What was off with the stuff? I didn't see that. What you thought was off? Thought he did a good job.
He was some Smash be using him too.
Hell no, he can't use him because he don't
misrepresent his work. Yeah.
Yeah, he misrepresented his work, yo. You know that, right? Because he fuck with the black soil. He said
I've seen that shit, but he not Smash do. Well, he like the brother. We gotta forget a brother on that. He wrong on that. But right here, he do.
He fucked it up. Nah, come on, yo.
Yeah. I'm gonna let that play. I'm gonna watch that shit.
Yeah, man. That shit crazy, man. That's funny.
We pick it up tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it, and if I can find some of the good part, I might lead off with that tomorrow.
All right, leave it all there tomorrow, man. Hey, man, I'm glad everybody came through, man. Hit that Cash App, man. Show some love, man. Shoot, we done had a good one tonight, man. Yep, I want to jump in on that, man. I think we did some Space and Beyond later on tonight. Early, we do some Sosa world. Everybody get in. They come up on Sosa world. They definitely don't have me in the controls. They ain't fuck with me. She's not gonna let us talk. Yeah, Sosa let you out, man. It's all good, man. But appreciate you, Sosa, man. Appreciate your tireless work, man. Appreciate you putting up with all of us, nigga. Cause trust me, we all get.
For sure. Shit, goddamn. In the afternoon. We'll catch up in the afternoon.
All right, in the afternoon, man. Look, man, it's a great show, man. All right, peace, Sosa, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. Ain't nothing but love around here, yo. Y'all just gotta go and upgrade this thing, man. Upgrade and stop playing, man. Yeah, stop playing, man. Yeah. Hey. DQ Hampton.
Tap on your touch screen.
Yeah.
Every single day, the same routine. You click refresh once again, and I got the same thing.
Yeah.
Tried everything I could do. At this point, I have no clue. I gotta tell myself the truth. I just need an upgrade.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm out much better than you. Yeah, shiny and new. I gotta tell myself the truth. I just need an upgrade. I'm out much better than you. Yeah, shiny and new. I gotta tell myself the truth. I just need an upgrade. Y'all pull it down, need an upgrade. Swipe left, update, need an upgrade. Y'all pull it down, need an upgrade. Swipe left, update, need an upgrade. Y'all pull it down, need an upgrade. Swipe left, update, need an upgrade. Y'all pull it down, need an upgrade. Swipe left, update, need an upgrade.
Knowing me, I'll probably be in a toxic relationship. You on top of me. If the topic is truly timeless, the conversation should be how I'm and regaining my peace. Shout out to my Virgo women cooking the feast. Got a Pisces, stay in the hood, that girl a freak. Can't lie, certain Geminis ain't for me, but it's on key, cause certain upgrades cost a fee. Yeah, so we can slide and glide. I know you want it. Known to provide the vibes, the moment. Hit the clubhouse, then clubhouse to the morning. Fall in love with the mind, the body is just a bonus. Careful with what I'm searching, Siri be taking notice. All the pictures I'm liking, algorithm is golden. Melanated the lightness, all these women get chosen. Hershey kiss to the forehead, yeah.
Tap, tap, tap on your touch screen. Every single day, the same routine. You click refresh once again, and I got the same thing. Tried everything I could do. At this point, I have no clue. I gotta tell myself the truth. I just need an upgrade. I'm out much better than you. Yeah, shiny and new. I gotta tell myself the truth. I just need an upgrade. I'm out much better than you. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna answer that for you, Tamika.
Tell myself the truth. I
Hey.
just need an upgrade.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. man. Look, you listen to the Community Skeptics. Y'all got this last question, man. I see what it is. All right, here you go. Tamika says Richard Carrier can use himself as a source. Why, when Asar do it, it's a problem. And Richard Carrier is an expert in said field, right? And you can support his work, and when you can't, you can't. Simple as that. So y'all have made Asar something that he is not. He just talked it. He talked himself into it. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Ain't how we doing that, man. So yeah, we're not doing that. Look it up. Experts can use their work as sources. You can use your own work as a source. Just look that up. That's not out there unusual. You actually can. All right. Yeah, but we're just not gonna let you make up a whole language though, yo. That nobody agrees with and use as the source. Yeah, that's the stretchy. That's stretchy. So that's why it's stretchy. No, I'm not biased. I mean, that's how it works, though. You can't make something that's not that. And Richard Carrier can't use his own work. They can't be supported neither. Has to be supported. You can use your own work if it's supported. Yeah. So that's what it is. I'm not biased at all. If that was the point, I'd be on the Asar side, yo. My biases would lead me towards Asar, right? Wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Yeah, man. Appreciate that. With that, man, we out. Upgrade.